All right, and we are live. All right, let me get this set up. So, it has been quite some time since streamed. July 31st, I believe. Was the last time I did it because that was the Chargers Lions kickoff game. So, yes, this is my first college football game. And in case you were not aware, I will be streaming a bunch of college games this season. Obviously, as you can tell, I'm an Auburn fan. This shirt was from it's kind of wrinkly a little bit. So this shirt was from Walmart, and but yeah, I got 2 years ago, something like that. I really like the shirt, but I'm trying to get this set up so I can kind of see myself. Please, let me see that. There we go. All right. So, Iowa State versus Kansas State. The Big 12 is honestly like a really interesting conference this year, mainly because like there's a lot of teams I could see potentially winning it. Obviously, I mean Utah is a weird one where Dillingham has been there for. I think if I remember correctly, Dillingham has been there since Urban Meyer left, which was in 2004 or five. I'm thinking Urban Meyer left in 2004. So Dillingham has been there for over 20, almost 20 years. I think he was office coordinator there too. So like I said, he's always like an interesting one to see, especially because like the fact that Utah has had some really good defenses, and I don't really know how Utah's gonna go this year, but you obviously got Baylor, who's another interesting one too, returning a lot of players. Um, Obviously, you have the two today, so we have Iowa State and we have Kansas State. Arizona State is the favorite, and it's understandably so. Um, I think they have the best quarterback out of that Big 12. I like Sam Levitt. I'm hoping that he makes some more strides. But right now, like I think he's pretty decent, especially for college. As the season progresses, I'll try to see if like how I feel about him going to the next level. Um, and then what's the other one I'm looking at? I don't think I think Kansas has potential to upset some people, but I don't think they have like a chance of winning it. But they have a chance of like making a statement in the Big 12. Hoping that they have hoping they have another great year. I'm trying to think another other one that's still in my mind a little bit, but like I said, it should be a very interesting year for the Big 12. I expect Arizona State to win it, but you never know. Obviously, Arizona with no Fafita. That's what I want to think about. No Fafita is. I wish he had a better year last year, but he didn't. So some of that has to go with the coach who left to go to Washington. So hopefully they have a good year. But I'm really happy to be streaming. And like I said, I'm because like it's the season just now starting. There's still some people that I'm not as familiar with. So for this game, obviously, like know both the quarterbacks. Avery Johnson for Kansas State had a pretty decent year last year, and then Rocco Beck. Who I will say this about Rocco: there are some times where you watch Rocco, and Rocco's like pretty decent, but his jump balls are absolutely abhorrent. They remind me so much of Peyton Thorne, and that's not a good thing. Because, like I said, obviously, like I said, last year I watched a lot of Jalen Noel and then also Jaden Higgins. So I'm hoping, I'm hoping that he shows some improvement this year because, like I said, Iowa State is going to go as far as Rocco goes. Um, I also like Big Citrus, Dominique Orange. He is a monster of a man. I'll tell you that. So they were talking earlier. Like I thought he was going to be more of like a defensive tackle, but now they're putting him more like a nose tackle. Where that's what the depth chart says. So I'm pretty sure he's going to move around. But he's one of the people that I'm looking at as being like a potential get in like the I want to say second round right now. There's potential for him to go first round. But I think he's a really good like rotational piece that I think somebody's going to take in the second round. Be very happy about that. But he's an absolute monster. So um, love to see Dominic Orange, Big Citrus today, and then Kansas State really is truly is just the quarterback. Like I don't know as much about Kansas State, so that one I'm eager to see. I'm eager to see. It's the first game of the season, college football kickoff, and I'm eager to see like what potential players for both these teams, could be like potential good draft prospects. So right now they're talking about the new college football changes. I don't really like I said I'm interested to see like how exactly the decisions for how the college football playoff is going to play out is going to determine how in the next 2 or 3 years how conference realignment is going to go. Because think about it this way, there has been a lot of talk of the SEC expanding even more, and I even talked about that in my video. I don't know if necessarily the SEC is going to expand even more if there are certain stipulations of or they might still expand, but they might be a little bit more hesitant if like you only get like a select few in there. But if you have a bigger opportunity to get more people in, then maybe you might be like, oh well, let's get Clemson or Florida State. So it's interesting to see um, how expansion is going to be, especially if ACC continues down the path they have been going down, which is not as strong. Um, Especially with Clemson, especially if Clemson is not who everyone is hoping that they are, and Clemson struggles, and the rest of the ACC is not strong either. It's going to get very very loud. Where a lot of people were like, we should like now it's Big 12 is better than ACC. Now it really should be the Big Three and not even be the Power Four. So I have hope for the ACC. Obviously, like I know, like your Dukes or your Virginias or stuff like that. Like the usually are not going to be as good. Um, but I'm hopeful for the ACC to kind of turn around because I don't want there to be like another big shakeup with another conference where it's just like everyone wants to leave. I'm hoping that doesn't happen again because I think college football is on a very shaky ground right now, and some of it has to do with greed, and some of it has to do with opportunity. Goodness gracious, dripping all over. Also, another thing too, I haven't yet recorded the next video that I'm doing. So after this game, I will be. Um, like I said, I am going to use the green screen for the first time, so that should be interesting. Okay, so they're showing like the committee rankings release schedule. So you got 6 rankings. No, don't take me to ESPN bet. Um, I like I said, I think for the SEC, I think obviously like we'll get some people in because right now they're doing like the at large bid. Like there's a lot. There's not like select few that you have coming in. Um, I personally think the SEC gets 4 in. I think it's Texas, Alabama, Oklahoma, and Florida. I think those are the 4 that we get in. Um, I, I mean, obviously, an Auburn fan. I wish we will, but I don't think we will. That's just be me being realistic. I want to be optimistic. But I don't think that we are going to make the college football playoff. We might get close, but it's it would have to be a miraculous season for us to make the college football playoff because of the fact of like we still have a like a decently hard schedule. Um, though we have like an easy stretch of games after kind of like a rough beginning, but I don't know. I think Penn State's an interesting one where I think Penn State makes it in, but I think it's the same as I think where they just can't get over the hump. I like James Franklin was a good Vanderbilt head coach because obviously like the expectation for Vanderbilt wasn't that high, and he made them have back to back. I think it was 3 back to back win bowl games, but I know he had like 9-win seasons and stuff like that. I mean, he had like Jordan Matthews there and whatnot, but I him at Penn State it just has not been good. It's like I said, it's you've had one really good year where you made all the way to the Rose Bowl, you lost. And then this year was another good year, but at the same time, you lost in the Big Ten championship game, and then you lost in the playoffs. And I just can't, I can't have any kind of faith in Penn State. So that's another one. That's another one that where I just I think they make it in, but I don't think it's gonna be anything different. But like for these two teams, like I said, I think Arizona State at least makes it to the Big 12 championship game. Like I said, I feel pretty confident they'll win it. As far as who's going to be who they're going up against, I think it kind of depends. Um, I I like Iowa State, but it's just because I also really like Matt Campbell as a head coach. I think he's a really good head coach. That's the reason why I have Iowa State winning this game. Um, and I think I like their defense a little bit better than Kansas State's. I don't know who I'm going to have be competing against Arizona State in the Big 12 championship just yet. I'm hoping I see a little bit more from teams, just kind of get a good feeling on like who I think has actual competition against them. All right, so we got about 24-ish minutes before the game starts. Um, I'm trying to think of anything else I was going to talk about. Oh, I also probably say this again too. So September 13th, I will not be. September 13th, I will not be streaming mainly because of the fact that a trip that I was going to take in August got rescheduled, and so because it got rescheduled that day. So unfortunately, on that Saturday, I'm not going to be streaming. But I still be streaming like that Sunday though. So at least there's that. I probably should have waited till a little closer to the game. That'd be alright. Let me see something. Um, I'm also not very confident with Miami. I really just can't be. I can't be. Um, I don't believe in Carson Beck. When last year they were talking about him potentially being the first quarterback taken, I thought that was hilarious. Um, because like a lot of people did, a lot of people said at the beginning of last year that Carson Beck's going to be the quarterback who goes first overall, and then the whole season happened, and like no, and like I said, nothing against Carson Beck. It's just I don't think he has it in him in the clutch. I think it helped to having a really good team around him at Georgia. But when it came down to it, he would make some of the dumbest decisions I've ever seen. I want to say dumbest decision I've ever seen. I have Peyton Thorne as a quarterback, but still very very odd decisions. So I don't really believe in Miami that much. Um, I'm trying to think exactly if I'm gonna make the video or if I'm just gonna talk about it. But I do have written down because like I made it up and I kind of like talk with some of my friends what they think about some of the ideas that I have how the SEC is gonna land how the SEC is gonna match up as far as like their predictions. Um, I already talked about like who I think is gonna make the college football playoff. I think that Texas and Alabama make the SEC championship game. Um, Mainly because the fact that like Texas has a little bit of an easier schedule. Like I think like it's going to be a very very tight race in the SEC. But I think once again because they just have like an easy schedule. I mean they have to go to Georgia, and then they have like I think they have Florida, who Florida's another tough outing, and Oklahoma. But for the most part, it's like really 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 easy schedule. Outside Iowa State, but that's Ohio State, but that's not going to really count for the SEC championship game. So I think Texas makes it there, and then it's just a matter of who makes it. And I think ultimately I had Oklahoma missing out on it because they would lose to Missouri. I think that's what my prediction was, like late in the season, just like one. And then I had Alabama beating Auburn in the Iron Bowl to make the SEC championship game, which would suck. It would, oh gosh, it would suck. But that's just the way that things would go for us. So when did Bill Snyder retire? Because I mean he was at Kansas State for forever. I still remember when Matt Campbell was a big name for potentially us getting him, Auburn getting him. I think that was that 20. I think that was 2021 when that was like a big one where they were trying to get Matt Campbell to come down. All right, so about 17 minutes to the game starts. Trying to think of anything else kind of talk about. I guess I probably should have waited. Oh, I do like the Kansas State helmets. Though. They got like the little like is it Gaelic? I probably should know, but I don't. Okay, let me see. So let me go ahead and pull up the depth chart, especially if I need to figure out who somebody is. Iowa State. So let me get that set up. All right, and then come on, there we go. All right, so I got the depth chart set up, so at least there's that. I do think that Avery Johnson does have some legs on him. They're talking about like his running ability. He had like 600 yards rushing. He's got some running ability, but like I said, I just don't feel super duper confident in Avery Johnson. So that's why I said that's the reason why I'm going with Iowa State. Because even though I don't feel confident with Rocco Becht either, I just like Matt Campbell. So like I said, I'm not like for one or the other. I just kind of like Matt Campbell a little bit more. The only one that I really know of right now that I kind of want to watch is Dominique Orange. So like I said, I'm still kind of getting used to some of the players because, like I said, I like I try to watch other conferences, but like just depending on if I'm able to actually watch it or not. So, but I do like I said I do say that I like Kansas State's Baylor Wool. I think it's like the what's the interlocking thing? I don't know exactly what it's called, but what is that called? I gotta look it up. What is that called? Let's see. I'm assuming it's Gaelic. Uh, I can just ask. What? Nope, 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 nope. What is on? Let's see. Um, no, not KSU. Not, KSU usually doesn't mean Kent State, but Kent State. Celtic, not pattern. Okay, so not Gaelic is Celtic. My bad. Yeah, because Gaelic would be Scottish, right? Like I said, I should know. I'm technically Irish, but I ain't never been. So, and then Iowa State has like a old school like Cyclones along the side. Looks like from like the. I don't really like it though. It looks kind of like a '70s kind of thing. So I'm guessing it is like a throwback, but I just not a fan. We still got like 12 more minutes till the game starts, and they are not. ESPN has not been good about cutting away. I've noticed that too. I guess they're a little bit rusty. They had not been good about cutting away because they held on to Pete Thamel for way too long, and they just held on for there for way too long. Let me also check too. What the games are on today? So I'm still only going to stream this one, but I still want to know what is also coming. Let's see, we have. Come on, show me. All right, so we have uh, Idaho State going against UNLV, so that's Dan Mullen's first game back. Fresno State versus Kansas. We're just talking about Kansas. Sam Houston at West Kentucky, and then Stanford at Hawaii. So not really like anything big, but um, be interesting seeing UNLV versus Idaho State just because Dan Mullen. Um, and then like I said, that's it. And then you have on Thursday, next Thursday, and like I said, next Thursday I'm doing Central Arkansas over at Missouri because that's on SC Network. That's another thing I'll announce a little bit later. Something I found out. Um, Not a bad thing necessarily, but I did not know that my Spectrum was not acting weird, but um, I can no longer use the big networks. So like the CBS, ABC, that kind of stuff. Can't use that. I can still use like ESPN and SC Network and you know that kind of stuff. But for some odd reason, I think it has to do with like where I am, because I'm technically using my mom's, because we shared certain stuff that it doesn't work. So, but like I said, I have Peacock, so like for all like Sunday night football games, still be able to do that. I have to do it through Peacock. Um, then on Friday, like I said, the Friday kickoff for NFL, that's on YouTube. Um, they said obviously, like I said, I can still use ESPN, so like I'll still do those for like Monday night games and whatnot, and also college football games. But it might be a little more difficult for me to stream some of the other ones because I have to go through like CBS games. I have to go through Paramount Plus, which we have, and then for Fox games, I think I can still do it on Fox Sports. If I remember correctly, I can still do it on Fox Sports. So, but I just won't. I will be at the mercy of whatever streaming service that I can actually use. So that's the only thing that's a little bit of a downside. But like I said, I'm still gonna be streaming, so this will be fine that way. Except I really, well, that's a watch party at a pub and grill. What? How's that so big? That has to be inside. That can't be in a pub and grill. That's way too big. I wonder why is Iowa State called the Cyclones? Like that make I don't know why I didn't even think about that. Why in the world is Iowa State called the Cyclones? Like it makes sense for Miami Hurricanes, but like why is the Iowa State called Cyclone? There we go. Tornadoes. Well, like I said, that makes sense, but there's not a cyclone. Oh well, and then it's a cardinal too, so that makes. I mean, then again, I mean, I am an Auburn Tigers fan, so we do have War Eagle, but still, that's kind of wild. I don't know why I didn't think about that, but the Cyclones, like, why not be the Iowa State Tornadoes? Oh wait, let me actually 1 second. I just realized to put my Do Not Disturb on. It's okay. I'm just going to do this for a second. Let me get this done. Come on. Work for me here. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. For that little delay, I just forgot that I didn't have my do not disturb on. So the game is going to start in I would say like 5 or 7 minutes. Like I said, right now they're about to do like the little introductions where they're going to run out. I think Kansas State's going to go first. I already see like the cheerleaders with the flags down. Yeah, like I said, super excited for the season. Especially like I talked about before, the Big 12. It's kind of like an open door. I think to me, Arizona State should go back to the Big 12 championship game, but it's also depending on who they're going to go up against. And this game is going to be a huge factor in who gets there. Um, like I said, I'm picking Iowa State, but I'm still very confused on you know what this team is because they lost a good chunk. Like, I don't want to say the good chunk. They lost the two productive wide receivers, so you got to replace that. I think Rocco Beck is a trying to think of his best way. He's an okay quarterback, but a lot of times, like you said, his placement when you're watching the game, especially when you're trying to watch for John Noel and Jaden Higgins, it was atrocious. It was like Peyton Thorne level of ball placement. It was pretty bad. Um, and then for Kansas State, Avery Johnson is an interesting quarterback where, he has some running ability. Like I said, he had like 600 something yards rushing last year. So, like, dual threat. Um, but outside of him, I'm not very confident with that much of Kansas State. No, then again, like the Big 12, I'm not as familiar with, so I'm still trying to get more acclimated with the new kind of Big 12. Um, but I just don't feel very confident with Kansas State. But like I said, maybe that might change. Also, for the other one that I'm actually really looking forward to watching, and that is Dominic Orange, Big Citrus. He is the defensive lineman for Iowa State. They have him listed. I think they still have him listed. Let me double check, make sure. I saw it earlier. They had him listed as a nose tackle, and I think he kind of moves all around. Yeah, they have him listed as a nose tackle. He kind of moves all around the defensive line. Um, really strong dude. Like I said, he has. I think his right now, just talking about specifically as like a you know started kind of with the, like NFL. I think he's more of like a really good run stuffer. That I'm hoping that he gets some more pass rush moves for him because I think there's potential he gets the second round. Um, I'm hoping he gets the second round. Then maybe if he adds some more pass rush moves to his game, I think that he has potential to get like a late first round. But for right now, I feel pretty confident with just being a second round. They're showing the last couple games in Ireland. Obviously, like Georgia Tech versus Florida State, that was a pretty decent game. Georgia Tech beats Florida State when they were like I think they were 10th, and then Florida State had an absolutely awful year. But that's right. No, Northwestern Nebraska. I remember that one too. I don't really remember Notre Dame versus Army, but that's also because that was a blowout, so that kind of makes sense. Thank you. Okay. So they're talking to some of the Irish people around, and they asked them like, "Do you know any college football teams?" They said MLB teams, which is funny. It's interesting. I said, I think it'd be the same thing if you ask like people like in I don't know I don't want to say you can say like Nashville or something like on like the street and be like, could you say like Premier League teams or stuff like that? Hello, Emmanuel. How you doing? Kind of crazy how last time you streamed the preseason had just started, and now for me the preseason's over and college football was here. Yes, dude, I am super duper hyped. I'm okay. I'm hyped for this game because it's the start of college football. And college football for forever was what I watched until 2000 after 2010. I got into the NFL, but I was still like super, I still am big in college football. That's why I'm like excited to kind of expand the channel to talking more about college football too. I just know that NFL you're able to kind of reach a lot more people because some people just don't really watch college football because they didn't need to go to the college or whatnot. But very excited for this game. And it is so yes, it is so nice to have football back. Like I said, next week I will only be streaming the Central Arkansas versus Mizzou game on Thursday because it'll be Labor Day weekend and I'll be going on a beach trip, so I won't be able to stream, but I will be streaming that one because it'll be on Thursday. But yeah, I'm very excited for Kansas State versus Iowa State. I'm hoping it's as good as it was last year because like last year was a pretty good game for Georgia Tech versus Florida State. So it looks very humid. Like I say, you can kind of like look, like see like just like the water vapor. All right, so kickoff's about to ensue. Like I said, I'm still learning some of the names for both teams, so I might be a little bit rusty. All right, and the kickoff is underway, and the football season has begun, and it's going to be a fair caught ball, and it's going to be Iowa State starts with the ball at the. Well, I'm trying to remember college rules. The new NFL rules have kind of like melded in my mind to try to think like that's their rules now for college football, but it's not. So I'm trying to remember where the college football start off with. Anyways, Rocco Beck is going to be the one who's going to take over, and it's going to be first down 10 from the. Come on. Okay, from the 25-yard line. Okay, so yeah, it should be 25. Motion three players over. Going to be a handoff, well, actually a direct snap. I think that was a direct snap. I think they kind of like shifted over, but yeah, gain about 2 or 3 yards there. We second down 7. Like I said, I'm not as familiar with Kansas State defenders. I was talking about before, like when Iowa State is on defense. I know Dominic Orange, number 95, really great run stuffer. So, in a pistol formation, Rocco Beck changing the play at the line. Got 2 wide receivers to the right, and it's going to be another handoff off to the left side. It's got the edge. And is going to get about 4 yards there. Nice gain there, about third down and about 4. McIntosh with the tackle. All right, so third down and 3, 14 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Betch all alone. Well, not all alone. He's got a tight end. Going to send the running back into motion. Going to be a quarterback keeper. And he's got a blocker. He's going to spin into the first down and fall down about the 40, about the 39-yard line until they spot him. So first down for Iowa State. Like I said, Betch is a little bit of a runner. I would say that Avery Johnson's a little bit more. But he does like a little scoot to him. So from 39-yard line, it'll be a handoff. Once again, they just been running the ball, and that's going to be about 3 or 4 yards there. So I'll say about second down and 6. Nice job there, number 26, Hanson. From now until February, we will have meaningful football. Yes, we will. Even if it's not our teams, we will have meaningful football. I'm hoping that both our teams do well. We will still have meaningful football. So second down 6. Beck in shotgun formation with Hanson to his right. Going to actually pass this time. Throws, and it's going to be a little bit too high, and it bobbled. A little too high. Try to get to Green, but unfortunately, like I said, like Rocco, like his ball placement is like just way too high on that. Like the guy was open. Like the guy had a step on the cornerback. So third down 6. 12:44 left to go in the first quarter. Betch in a shotgun formation. Got his tight end behind him, beside him. Drops back to pass, and is getting a little pressure. He's going to get sacked. Sacked back to about the 40-yard line. So it's going to be fourth down and 10, and that is number 91. Don't know who you are, but good job. You got a nice little bull rush there on the left tackle there. Let's see. Did he do a? Let's see what exactly he did. I know it was a bull rush. Let's see. Yeah, he just like I say, just kind of went right into his midsection. So fourth down 10, 12, 15 left to go in the first quarter, and a punt is about to ensue. If Auburn makes it to the college football playoff, if Auburn makes it to the college football playoff, buddy, that is going to be something else. Going to be, he dropped it. It's recovered. Oh my gosh. No way. No way. Okay, so the punt was away. It instead of maybe trying to let it go into the end zone, it was the punt return to try to catch the 7-yard line, and then one of the gunners hit him and he dropped it, and the other gunner just picked it up like that. It bang bang play. I don't know why you don't fair catch that ball. I don't know, literally, why did he fair catch that ball? Oh no, it went right through his hands. I thought it got popped out. No, it literally just went right through his hands. Oh my gosh, so that sets Iowa State up at the 8-yard line. First and goal, 12:01 left to go in the first quarter, and now Iowa State is knocking on the door at the 8-yard line. Betch in I formation. Going to be a toss and is going to get nothing. Absolutely nothing. If Auburn plays the college football playoff, I'll definitely root for them for sure. If the Panthers make the playoffs, I might not root against them. Depends on how the Falcons do. I think that's fair. I think the Panthers and the Falcons are the best bet to try to dethrone the Bucs this year. I don't think it happens. I want it to happen, but I don't think it does. I would be happy if it does, but I don't think it will. All right, second and goal. 11:30 left to go in the first. Betch in the shotgun formation, running back to his right. Drops back to pass. He's getting a little bit of pressure, and he's going to get sacked once again. That is 44 this time for Kansas State, and it's going to be third and goal all the way back to about the the 14-ish yard line, something like that. So third and goal and long. Let's see, off the right tackle. So let's see here. Oh, right tackle just stopped his feet. You can't stop your feet, dude. His feet froze. His feet froze. I'll say this too. If for you, Emmanuel, if Atlanta makes the playoffs, I'll root for them too. All right. So we got Bunch to the right, empty for Sam Rocco Betch throws for okay. Well, there's 2 flags. Obviously it's incomplete pass, but I'm assuming they're going to say it's defensive pass interference. But I thought I saw another flag too. So I thought I saw a flag with the back judge. There was one off the side from the sideline judge. Okay, so pass interference on defense. So Iowa State gets a little bailed out. It's gonna be first and goal. So let's see here. All right, so he's in the nickel. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, he hooked. He literally hooked him, spun him around. So first and goal from about the 3-yard line. Running back to the right, and it's going to be a handoff, and it's going to be he is short. It's going to be second and goal from about the 3-quarter line. 10-20 left to go in the first. Like I said, Kansas State's getting a little bit of a tight spot. All right, so I formation, or really goal line formation. 2 tight ends to the right. Going to be a toss, and he fumbles, and it's going to be is it recovered? It's recovered by Kansas State. Oh my gosh! Oh my word! Oh my word! Okay, well, so Kansas State takes over. 9:51 left to go in the first. It was a power toss, is what it was. And like I said, if it's raining and stuff like that, I just wouldn't toss it. And once again, it's not really the running back's fault because Beck just throws it way too high. He throws it basically at his face mask. So it just pops up in the air, and Kansas State recovers. You had a golden opportunity First of all, wait. Also, why are you doing a power toss on what? You just hand the ball off. Just hand the ball off. You're on the 1 yard line. Matt, I wanna have faith in you, bud. I wanna have faith in you, but yeah, Beck is. Anyways, I would be more confident in the Falcons if McGarry didn't go get hurt. That's fair. Our swing tackle also went down for 6 to 8 weeks. Oh, I didn't know about that. And our third string seventh rounder looked bad in preseason. Which one? Let's see. Which one are you referring to? Because I'm trying to think who y'all took in the seventh round. Let's see here. Let's see here. Come on. I'm just glad that the Panthers re-signed Taylor Moton, so I'm very happy about that. Let's see here. Come on, ESPN. Show me the depth chart. Oh, Jack Nelson? Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. Jack Nelson. I didn't watch the preseason game. I remember him from Wisconsin. I felt he was. He really wasn't all that good. How's your center looking? Because I was kind of concerned about that. I haven't watched preseason for the Falcons, so I don't know how y'all are doing. But how's your center looking? Because I was very concerned about that when you let Drew Dahlman go. Because how let's see, how long did how long did they say that McGarry was going to be gone? Is he gone for the season? So I remember seeing that he got hurt, but I didn't know if. Oh, it just says significant time. They don't even give you a timetable. That's dumb. Come on, you gotta give me like a timetable. You can't say significant time and not give any kind of timetable. Okay, well, oh, they cut to it pretty late, but it's gonna be a second down for Kansas State after a run. Don't know why they took so long. There's something uncanny of seeing videos on the Falcons YouTube channel from 3 years ago where the comments are all saying this is our year and finally have all the pieces to win the South. Oh, 3 years ago with still having Matt Ryan for like his swan song, and that's going to be a loss of about no, actually gain about one. Nice play there. It's going to be third down for Iowa State. Yeah, let's see. What 3 years ago? That would have been after Kyle Pitts' rookie year. Drake London. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I think. I'm trying to think of 3 years ago. That was 2020, 2022. Ooh. All right. Anyways, third down seven. Sorry, third down seven. 8:50 left to go in the first quarter. Avery Johnson by himself with two tight ends to his right. From the 10, drops back to pass. Immediate pressure. Throws kind of low and it's going to be dropped. So it's going to be 4th and 7. So after a amazing opportunity for Kansas State, not really amazing opportunity, but actually getting the ball for the first time, way too low. And it is raining, so it does, like I said, that is significant. That is definitely raining. I'm trying to think back to 2022. Like I said, I know it's after Kyle Pitts' rookie year where he had a really good season. That's where like everybody was buying into the hype train. You had Drake London because that was that 2022 wide receiver draft class, and it's going to be fair caught. And it's going to be at the 43-yard lines where Iowa State's going to start off. So let's see here. Who was it? Oh wait, no. So Matt Ryan was his year before. Wait, so people were talking about that with Marcus Mariota? What? I remember Drake London him and Kyle Pitts, like that whole thing. But I forgot about that. I mean, that's also when you got Tyler Algier too. That's fair. But that is, yeah, that's interesting. Because let's see, wide receiver wise, you had Drake London. I mean, you had Zacchaeus, but that's not really saying much. Uh, your offensive line was still good. And then defense wise, it still wasn't good. But then again, I mean, that is also just before the season starts, everyone thinks they're going to have a really good year. I'm hopeful that Carolina Panthers have a good year. If we have another really bad year, after everything, we have another really bad year. I just don't know, man. Like I said, my prediction for the Carolina Panthers is I'll be okay, with the 7-10 season, but I'm hoping for more of like an 8-9 season, like something that's by the time you get to January, you're like, maybe it might be able to sneak in the playoffs, that kind of stuff. But like I said, just want to have meaningful football in December and January. That's ultimately what I want. So we're at commercial break right now. So far, like the rain has been a huge factor in this game. Like I said, we had that punt return where went right through the punt returner's hand for Kansas State, set up perfectly for Iowa State. Then Iowa State gets bailed out on third and goal from the 15 because pass interference. Then on the 1 yard line, instead of just handing the ball off, they decided to do a power toss, and yeah, no, and because it's been raining, also because Beck basically hit him in the helmet with that toss. It did not go well. So a lot of miscues so far in the beginning of this game. Um, he looks okay, so he looks good enough. Okay, he filled in for Dahlman last year, and we didn't regress too much. But now I'm worried about the line. Lost two starters with the lefty rookie quarterback with a bad right tackle situation. Yeah, and like I said, especially with the fact that Michael Penix had a lot of injury problems in college. Like I said, very, very concerning. But hopefully, like I said, it's not going to be too long with having McGarry. So from the 43-yard line, Iowa State's going to be starting off, and we're going to have another handoff to the running back who gets he pushes forward for about a yard. So about second down and 9. I think it's about a yard and a half. So about I'll say second down and 8. Like I said, they're showing right now Dylan Edwards. He was the one who dropped that punt return. I mean, ultimately it was fine because of the fact that Iowa State didn't get anything on there, but still could have been really bad. Right now it looks like it's pouring down rain, so that's good. Next into that should be a little bit false start. Throws and actually caught. There we go, up to about the 49-yard line, and it's going to be about third down and about 3 for Iowa State. 7:50 left to go in the first quarter. Still 0-0. All right, so third down 3. Beck into shotgun formation. Running back to his left. No, tight end to his left. Going to motion the other tight end over to the right. Drops back to pass. Has got a little bit of time. Throws across the middle and incomplete. Not even close. It would have been short either way. But it's going to be fourth down and 3. 7:13 left to go in the first quarter. And another punt. So far, been a kind of sloppy day today. I mean, like I said, it is raining kind of hard there, so it kind of makes sense. But come on. Give me some kind of offense. At this point, you just gotta run the ball. I mean, they're using a whole bunch of towels just to kind of make sure that they don't end up kind of slipping out like that. So number 6 now is back there for Kansas State to make sure that this is not a dropped punt return. And it's a little shorter punt, and it's caught at about the 15-yard line. So first down 10 for the 15-yard line for Kansas State. Wait, hold up a second. Was that number six's name, last name Lockett? Hold up a second. Sterling Lockett. Is Sterling Lockett? No, that has to be just a kid. He looks like Tyler Lockett. Is he like a brother of Tyler Lockett? Avery Johnson, quarterback for Kansas State, is in a shotgun formation. A running back to his left, drops back to pass, quick throw, and it's bad at the line of scrimmage by number 88. Sterling Lockett. Tyler Lockett. All right, so second down 10, 6. Well, it's probably like a loss of yards. Probably second down 11. Avery Johnson in shotgun formation. Going to be handoff to the running back. He's going to try the right side, and is going to get met, and is going to get blown back by number 4. Great tackle there. It's going to be third down and 12. Yep, he is a younger brother. Okay, that makes sense. Sterling Lockett is a younger brother of Tyler Lockett. Obviously, Tyler Lockett was a great wide receiver for Kansas State back in the day. As soon as I saw the last time, I was like, I got to double check and make sure. All right, so third and 13, 6:04 left to go in the first quarter. Avery Johnson in shotgun formation with Jackson, the running back, to his left. Goes in tight end in motion. And it's going to be a running play, and he gets, up to about the 18-yard line. But like I said, it's going to be like fourth down and about 7. So punt away. It has been a very, very slow start to this game. Very slow. Well, let's see. Which punter can have the best game. And punt is away. Almost got blocked though. A little bit of a short kick, and it is going to fall at about the 49-yard line of Kansas State. So, great territory for Iowa State. Hopefully, they do something with it. And yes, this is homemade sweet tea, with not a lot left. So it's still 0-0. Very sloppy game so far. Like mainly, it's mainly just like the factor of like the rain. I mean, you could definitely tell like it's bad punting so far too. A lot of like I said, all the punters like have like the towels just to kind of make sure like their hand, like I said, they don't slip and they don't have like any slip ups. I mean, you had 2 fumbles within like not that long from each other because you had the Kansas State fumble on their punt return. Then you had the 1-yard line. They had the fumble too. So like obviously the rain is a factor, but you gotta get you gotta get something going. You gotta get something going. So like Iowa State, you're on your opponent's 49-yard line. Just get something on the board. Get something on the board at this point because you've gotten opportunities. Ireland. They're showing like I think it's like this the tour stuff. I do want to go to Ireland. I will say that I do want to go to Ireland. That's the train. Yeah, I live close enough by the train, like maybe half, not really even half a mile from the train. They are usually on time too, so that's like 12:30. So that makes sense. Um, this is the only game I'll be streaming today. I'll probably like hang on for like a little bit longer. But after this game, I will be what was word not shooting. I will be I'll be doing the video for well, I'll be filming for my next upcoming video about the best Auburn wins in my lifetime. Obviously, like I said, I'm an Auburn fan. If you if you couldn't tell, um, and so the reason why I'm starting with the best wins before talking about the worst losses is because that's kind of how it is as an Auburn fan. You get sucked in with like the joy of some of the winning and some of the great moments, but then it all comes crashing down to break you down with some of the most devastating losses. So that should be an interesting video for sure. But that's coming out. I'm hoping to get it done by Sunday. I might be able to get it done by today, but I don't know. And then, like I said, I'm going to try to do those two videos, try to get caught up so I can kind of focus on the NFL offseason Survivor because I haven't released one of those yet. I kind of want to. So, anyway, back to the actual game. We're back, and it's going to be first down 10 at the 49-yard line for Iowa State. They're talking about the fumble right now by Edwards. And he went back to the locker room. That's what we were talking about before. So don't know exactly what happened, but we got 5:10 left to go in the first quarter. Still 0-0. And we got Sam. I want to say Sam. I don't know why. Sorry. Rocco Beck in pistol formation with running back behind him. Going to be another handoff to the right side. He gets met at the line, but pushes forward for about another 2 yards. So second down 8, second down 7. I say down 8 from about the 47-yard line. Shotgun formation for Beck. Got running back to his right. Three passing yards. That's atrocious. Well, let's get a little bit more. And up to the first down marker. That's going to be the tight end, number 84. So first down 10 at about the 38-ish, 37-yard line. I don't know what kind of kicker they have, but hopefully they have a pretty good kicker because right now they might be in some people's field goal range. Just get some kind of points on the board. So two tight ends to the right. Another shotgun formation. Another handoff. No, actually a play action pass across the middle and gets the first down. Nice gain there, about 14 yards. And that is going to be up to about the 24-yard line, 23-yard line. All right, so first down 10 from the 23-ish yard line. Beck into shotgun formation, running back to his left. Going to drop back to pass. Has got time. Throws for the end zone, and it's going to be caught for a touchdown. And that is number 11. Finally, some points on the board. Dominique Overby with that 23-yard reception. So 6-0 with 3:26 left to go in the first quarter, and extra point to make it a 7-point game. And finally something on the board. All right, PAT about to be underway. And it's up and good. So it is 7-0 with 3:26 left to go in the first. Yep. Like I says, it is a good ball by Beck. I'll give him that part. Only where his wide receiver can catch it. Pretty good. Like I said, pretty good throw. All right, so kickoff about to ensue. Thankfully, I don't have that camera. And let's see here. A little bit off to the left, and it's going to go out of bounds. Wow. Okay. So it's going to be first down 10 from the 40-yard line for Kansas State. All right, so first down 10 from the, it's 35. That's right, it changed. From the 35-yard line. And they're going to run a little bit of a trickeration. And going to be a fake toss. Going to be a number one all the way up to the 30. Oh, he is gone, and he's going to actually get hawked down. But nice, goodness gracious. Nice little trick play right there for number one. Basically, it's just a power play, but you motion the quarterback out, and you have him as like a decoy. So they were up to the 30-yard line, and a flag is thrown. I'm assuming it's a legal formation. A false start. Is there some law that college football kickoff games have to start in Ireland? They've done two now, and there has to be reason, right? I think the main reason is because like they want to like they did it in 2022 with the Nebraska Northwestern because I remember that one. I don't remember the whatchamacallit, the Army Notre Dame game. Hold a second. After this play, from about the 37-yard line, Avery Johnson in shotgun formation, drops back to pass, and it throws, and it's going to be incomplete. So second down, 15, 2:38 left to go in the first. I think they're just trying to drum up some more kind of like press. So like talking about so they're talking about with Ireland. It's like a cool destination. I know Ireland wants to have even more games than just the one because they've been talking about it, but that's kind of hard to do. I mean, I guess it's also kind of like with the contract after this play. Second down and 15, going to be a handoff out to the outside, and he's going to cut up, and he's going to get about 8 yards there, pretty nice there. So about third down 7. I know that because Ireland is able to do like the week 0 because you have like the Chick-fil-A kickoff. You used to have, I think you still have the Cotton Bowl Classic kickoff that happens in week 1. You can still technically have like this big thing talking about with week 0 where you have a promotional we'll have a Dublin game. So people are gonna want to watch it. It expands into international international markets as well. So that's something that NFL has done, and now college football is kind of want to do as well to kind of expand their. I don't know if I'm trying to think the best way. Trying to expand some of their media territory because, you think about obviously with NFL, it makes a little more sense if it goes international. With colleges, it's more of well, did you go to the college? Did your family go to the college? Or are you just trying to pick some of your pick your college team? So I think it's working so far for college football because it's a really good promotional thing, and it's kind of signifies the season starting again. Kansas State called a timeout. It's 4th and 1. I'm interested to see how it goes because I know I think if I remember correctly, they said that they have bumped up the amount of years they're going to do. I think they're going to continue to do it. But like I said, it's a good promotional thing for not only Dublin, like I said, to get the whole tourist. Like I said, they just showed the tourist video, and then also like I said, it's the first game of college football. So like as soon as it comes out, people are going to want to watch that game. So between two teams that are pretty good, like Georgia Tech, Florida State last year, we were hoping that Florida State would be better, and they weren't. But it's still a good game. Same as the thing for this, so Big 12 teams, both ranked. So it makes sense why the college football, especially try to like gain more audience while they're trying to do it. So 4th and 1, two tight ends to the right. Going to be a handoff, and he's going to get the first down and get a little bit more, about a 10-yard gain. Nice game there for number 4, Joe Jackson. As we first down 10 for Kansas State. 1:08 left to go in the first quarter. That's a great job by number 83 there about helping seal off that hole. So, we got a little split zone action right here. For Avery Johnson, going to send a tight end in motion over to the right. Going to be fumble! Picked it up and just throws it away. Okay. He's outside the target box. There's not going to be intentional grounding, but that could have been dangerous. So 2nd down and 10 with 39 seconds left to go. So it was a play action pass. And like I said, he fumbled it as he almost like as he almost handed off to the running back. So like I said, it's still a major factor with having a wet ball. 2nd down and 10, 39 seconds left to go. Shotgun formation. Going to send the running back out into the flat. Going to be an actual running play. And the quarterback, unfortunately, got tripped up, or else he would have easily gotten that first down. So, instead, it is a gain about 7 yards there, about 3rd down and about 3. 26 seconds left to go in the first quarter. They might just let it go out. Maybe they might try to run another play. We don't know just yet. And looks like they're going to let it go at the end of the first quarter. So 13 seconds remain, and they're pretty much walking to the sideline. So when we come back, it's about to have a little commercial break. It'll be 3rd down and 4. Kansas State down 7-0. That's where I probably had that makes sense. Oh, we got another Fansville. Let's see. Season 8? It's been 8 seasons of Fansville? There's no way. Has it been 8 seasons of Fansville? When did Dr. Pepper Fansville start? It was. Oh my gosh. 2018. That is so crazy. By 2018. That doesn't even feel right. All right, so yeah, it been 8, yeah. Because you got 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yeah, that's wild. that is I did not think about that. I did not think that Fansville has been for 8 years. All right, we're still a commercial. I always feel weird during these commercial breaks of what exactly you're kind of talking about. Because, like I said, it's not been a very interesting game so far. I mean, like, there's been like fumbles and stuff like that. I guess you could talk about this Wendy's commercial. Why do we have a like purplish black sauce? I'm, mm-mm. I mean, I don't really go to Wendy's anyways, but that's like what was it? Burger King had like this black bun. I never got it because I thought it was so weird why they decided to do a black bun for like Halloween or something like that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Um, it just looks weird. I don't know if I could be like looking at that and be like, yes, I'm going to put that in my mouth. All right, so Kansas State is going to be at the what was it? What was it? Third down four, I think. Yeah, third down four. Um, at about I think it was the 15-yard line. No, it'd be like a 12-yard line. Let's see. Yeah, from the 11. Avery Johnson's going to be a keeper, and he's got the first down. He's got the touchdown, and that's going to be tied up with an extra point. Avery Johnson, an 11-yard touchdown. That defensive end bit hard. Let's look at that again, because he had like no kind of obstruction to the end zone. All right, PAT is about to go underway. And the kick is up, and kick is good. So it is 7-7, 14:55 to go in the second quarter. All right, yeah, no. So it's it's a really good called play. I mean, like you have like the tight end. Tight end helps block, kind of seals off the edge, or seals off where like it's pretty much like up to the safety to make a stop, and the safety too far over inside. So very hard play for the safety to make, but unfortunately, now it's a tied up game. So 14:55 let go in the second quarter. Iowa State's going to have to respond, and so far they've had like a pretty, they've had most of control of that game outside this past drive by Kansas State. All right, so Kansas State about to kick off. All right, going to be a fair caught at about the 1 yard line, so start back up at the 25. So first down 10 with the 25-yard line for Iowa State. All right, so Betch into, let's see what they were actually going to be into. Shotgun formation with running back to his left. Trips to the right. Tight end is on his left. And it's going to be a running play. It's going to be tries to get outside and does get outside, but only gains about a yard. So nice job there by the cornerback by setting the edge. And it's going to be second down and 9 for the Cyclones. All right, so he's got two tight ends to his left. Beck is alone for the time being, but I think he's going to bring in. Now they shift the two tight ends over. Interesting formation. Going to drop back to pass, and is getting a little pressure. And unfortunately, he throws a little bit too far in front. He did not set his feet correctly. The left tackle was getting a lot of pressure, so he couldn't really set his feet. But, yeah. All right, so third down and 9, 14:05. Let it go in the second quarter. Still a tied up game. Beck in the shotgun formation with a running back to his right. Drops back to pass and is going to get set. Oh, fumbled! And it's going to be recovered by Kansas State at the 16-yard line. That is the third fumble of the day. A little bit of a delayed blitz by Kansas State and just pops right out. That's a good blitz call. That's actually a great blitz call. Like I said, you got a corner blitz, starts outside. I mean, that guard just no. Like the guard tried to help out the tackle, but basically by leaning way forward, you cannot course correct that quickly, especially as a quarterback. So great job by the cornerback there, setting it up very nicely, cut back inside, and then forcing that fumble. So Kansas State going to be another handoff to the right side, and that's going to be for a good loss, about 3-yard loss. Great play by there by number 26 for Iowa State. Going to be second down and about 13. 13:45. Let go in the second quarter. All right, second and 13. Avery Johnson throws, and it's going to be caught by a tight end who's going to, I think he's a yard short. Yeah, he's about a yard short from the first down marker, 3rd and 1. I'm going to expect probably an Avery Johnson run play on this one. 13 minutes left to go in the second quarter. All right, so pistol formation. Johnson's going to be a handoff to the running back, Joe Jackson, who is going to, he's going to be short. He gained about a half a yard. It is going to be 4th and inches. Let's see if they try to make him jump off sides first. All right, so Avery Johnson under center. Going to send two tight ends over to the right. And it's going to be Hampton, running back, who is going to be stopped. He is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Great job there. And it's going to be a turnover on downs, number 31 for Iowa State with the stop, basically like up into the running back. And with 11:58 left to go in the second quarter, it is still a 7-7 tie, and Iowa State takes over. That's a great tackle. So we're going to go to commercial break, and when we come back, Iowa State's going to have the ball. There is a lot of Wendy's commercials I just not noticed for this game. Let's see, what are the actual? Oh man, come on. What are the actual stats for this game so far? College football. All right, so at the 7 yard line. Come on, work for me, buddy. All right, so Rocco has 4 for 7 for 54 yards and touchdown. Avery Johnson 2 for 5 for 9. You got running backs. Got 6 for 12. Carson Hansen 1 for 33. That was the wide receiver on that power they ran. And then Dominic Overby has that 2 for 29. But so far, like I said, it's I'm pretty sure if I look at team stats, you can kind of see. Yeah. Right now, Kansas State's kind of controlling this game because they had that long drive. If Iowa State would have just like legitimately taken care of the ball and actually, scored that first time around instead of doing the toss play, um, they would definitely been in front. But they also would have um, probably been dominating this game. Because like I said, that is the motivation that Kansas State needed to not be down by so much. All right, so Rocco Beck into shotgun formation with 3 tight ends. Or that four? That's four. That was 4 tight ends. Going to be a play action pass, and unfortunately, it's going to be incomplete. Second down 10. That's crazy. 2 fumbles lost last year, and there's 2 today. All right, second down 10. 11:54 left to go in the second quarter. Going to be a drop back pass, and he's going to roll out. He's got some time. Throws across the middle, and is caught and dropped. They're going to say it's incomplete. A little bit of bobble. It was a good job by the safety. They were knocking the ball out, number 18. So it's going to be third down and 10 for Iowa State, who, like I said, early on was dominating this game, but so far it does not look good. All right, so Rocco is in shotgun formation with running back to his right, drops back a pass, just going to toss it down to the running back, who is going to run through the tackle, but then it gets a nice little cleanup at number 44, and it's going to be a gain of about 5. It'll be fourth down and about 5, 11:35 to go in the second quarter, and Kansas State is going to get this ball back. All right, and punt is away. And it's going to be fair caught at about the 41, 42 yard line. Whew. Goodness gracious. That yawn is real because this is kind of not a boring game, but I kind of hoping for a little more fireworks, please. All right, so first down 10 for Kansas State at their own 42-yard line. Avery Johnson, a shotgun formation with Joe Jackson to his left. Drops back to pass, quick little bubble screen, and it's going to be blown up for about a about 2 or 3 yard loss. It'll be second down and about, I'll say second down 12. Avery Johnson in a pistol formation. Got a half pistol right here. Two tight ends to the right. And it's going to be a handoff to the running back who is going to try to get the outside and is going to lose another 2 yards. It's gonna be third down and about 14 yards for Kansas State. With 10-12 left to go in the second quarter, it's still 7-7. And so far, defense has been a major factor so far for both of these teams. They see third and 13. All right, Avery Johnson in the shotgun formation, running back to his left. And that's a false start by the right tackle. So it'll be third and 18 at 9:45 to go in the second. It should be a false start. It shouldn't be that hard to call. Yeah, it's a false start, bud. He did what? Matt Campbell is furious. I mean, it should have been a false start. So that's what I'm saying. Like they're saying that the line that number 9 like made them jump off sides. So I want to see. Well, if his linebacker is making a call, that's dumb. If their linebackers are making a good call, you can't say that's the reason why they jumped off sides. So on a third and 8, the tight end, like I said, they kind of like I don't know why they were so far off. Yeah, they played way too soft for a third and 8. So tight end pretty much easily picks it up and gets all the way down to about the 40, no, about the 36, 37 yard line. So first down 10 for Kansas State. Got a little bit of a break there. Avery Johnson in a split set. Going to send Joe Jackson to motion. And it's going to throw it to the running back. And unfortunately, it is dropped. So it's going to be. That was a forward pass. That's not a backwards pass. That's a backwards pass? I guess it is a little bit backwards. So it's going to be second down and 11. 8:25 left to go in the second quarter. Avery Johnson going to hand the ball off, and he's got a great hole. Is going to fumble again, and it goes into the hands of Iowa State. The fourth fumble. Each team has 2 fumbles. How? How are there so many fumbles? How? Oh my gosh. It is it is not even 8 minutes left in this. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, Iowa State takes over again. Um, I, I, I get it. I get it. That there have been, it's been raining and all that kind of stuff, but it is the first half, and there have been 4 fumbles. 4. There should not be 4 fumbles. Should not be 4 fumbles. I don't know. All right, well, you know, that's so crazy. 4 fumbles. Well, it is still seven. It's still 7-7, but like 8-0, like one or something like that left to go in the first half, and Arizona State will take over. But story of the game is, I mean, turnovers is literally turnovers. Uh, I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. I really don't. I really don't. Huh. Okay. Please just go back to the actual game because there's a lot of commercial. Well, not a lot of commercials. I guess I gotta get used to that because it's football. But this has not been a great game so far. Uh, okay, finally back to the game. Okay, like I said, they're talking about all the fumbles. Like it's crazy. I mean, I like I said, it is raining, so it makes sense. But 4 fumbles in the first half is crazy. That's crazy. -5 rushing yards for Iowa State and then 90 for Kansas State. So it is first down 10 at the 21-yard line. Two tight ends to the right. Back in shotgun formation with a run back to his left. Going to be a play action pass. And it's going to throw a little bit too high. And it's going to be incomplete for Iowa State. So second down 10, 8:04. Let's go in the second quarter. Oh, goodness gracious. Second down 10. All right, back into a pistol formation. Running back behind him. Going to check at the line. And it's going to be handoff off to the left side. He's got some room, and it's going to get the first down and a nice gain, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds. Ooh, there is not one. So, nice gain there. Gets the first down all the way up to about the 40-yard line. What is it, 40, 41? Romaine with the tackle. First down 10, 7:57 left to go in the second quarter. Still 7-7. All right. Back in empty set. Drops back to pass. And is getting pressured. Runs out of the sack. Gets up to the 40 and down at about the 42, 43-yard line. So nice gain there, about 8 yards. And it's going to be second down and 2. 7:43 left to go in the second quarter. Once again, they bring the cornerback blitz, but thankfully they brought 3 others, so nice little lane opened up. So second down 2, 7:30 left to go in the second quarter. Under center, put the tight end in motion over to the left. Going to be a play action pass. Has got plenty of time. Throws wide open and he drops it. 87. I mean, it's not that far behind him. It's like right here. I mean, yep, yep. I mean, he had it second. So third down two, 7-11. Let's go in second quarter. We got two tight ends and a big man over to the right, and that is going to be short. I think that's short. Yes, it is. It's short. It's going to be fourth and about some inches from the 40. We'll see, 45-yard line. Yep. So fourth and short, 7:45. Let's go in the second quarter. Still a tied up ball game, and it looks like Iowa State's going to go for me. It's fourth and inches. I was official review to see if he got it or not. Okay. Oh, okay. Just Coca-Cola Star Wars. That's something I got to get used to again. Like I said, a lot of commercials um, for the football. It's profitable, so they're going to do it. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, cortisol. Goodness gracious. Uh, why are there, like I said, there's so many Wendy commercials? Like a lot of Wendy's commercials. Upheld. Okay. All right. So fourth and inches. I formation. Now they split out. Okay. Now they split out. Going to bring tight into motion, and it's going to be a running play, and Sam Beck's is going to get it pretty easily. Nice gain there, about 3 or so yards, and it's going to be first down and 10 for Iowa State. So 6:18 left to go second quarter, still 7-7, and now Iowa State is driving down the field. Very risky call there, but they get it. And it's going to be another running play, and it's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and thrown back. So it's going to be second down and 10 with about 6 minutes left to go in the second quarter. All right, so back into shotgun formation with tailback to his left. Drops back to pass. He's got time. Throws across the middle. And it's going to be caught by number 18 up to about the 32, 31 yard line. And that is going to be a first down for Brahmer. I'll say Brahmer. Bramer. Okay. That's close enough. All right, so going to be a little no huddle. Going to be a handoff to the running back off to the right side and gets maybe a yard. That's going to be about it. So it's going to be second down and about 8-ish. I'll say about 8-ish. 4:50 left to go in the second quarter. That's second down 9. I see Beck is in shotgun formation. Got a tailback to his left. Drops back to pass. Is running out of time. Rolls it to his right and throws. And going to be incomplete. Try to get it to Townsend, but it's going to be third down 9. 4:23 left to go in the second quarter. I think they were in field goal range for the field goal kicker. So hopefully they can still take the lead. All right, shotgun formation. Going to send a tight end in motion over to the right. Running back's to his right. Now going to move a wide receiver over to be a bunch to the left. Draws back a pass. Has got time. Throws across the middle. And almost it's almost a hospital pass. Come on, Beck. He set up his wide receiver to get absolutely murdered there. So 4th and 9. I mean, right there. Ooh, right in the stomach. So 4th and 9. Going to be a 49-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, and kick is no good. Pushed it right. So it is still 7-7. Kansas State takes over with 4:13 remaining in the second quarter. Let's see. Yeah. It just kept on pushing to the right. All right, so first down 10 from the 31-yard line. Avery Johnson into pistol formation. Going to be a handoff to the running back who's going to get about 4 or 5 yards there. I'll get about 4. So about second down 6. 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. All right, second down 6. Avery Johnson in shotgun formation with running back to his right. Going to send a tight end in motion. Going to be a running back. Going to be a running play to the right. Oh, that should pass. Nice. Throws, and I mean, Avery Johnson just cannot hit a broadside of a barn. And it's going to be third down 6. 3:32 left to go in the second quarter. I mean, it's a hard-ish. It's a comeback route. So it's a hard-ish throw on the opposite hash. But come on. Not even close. Third down 6. Johnson's in empty set for himself. Let's see here. Running back's in the slot. Draws back to pass. Throws, and it's going to be caught by the running back. It's going to be a gain of about 8 yards. That's going to be a first down for Kansas State. All right, so 3:15 left to go in the second quarter. Game still tied 7-7. Avery Johnson in shotgun formation with Jackson to his right. Ashes a split set. Yes, split set. Going to be handoffs to the running back, and it's going to get about 4 or 5 yards. Second down, 6. 2:50 left to go in the second quarter. Avery Johnson in an empty set, going to bring a running back into motion. Going to be a keeper. He's got some blockers, and is going to, not very good field vision by him, but he gets up to about, make it a 3rd and 1. However, there is a flag. Holding on the offense, going to back him up. So a 2:22 left to go in the second quarter. Portier with the hold. All right, so 2-minute warning. Second down and 12 when we come back. Gonna have a brief little break. Ooh. I just want this game to get a little bit more interesting. Come on. Like, can't say, like, give me something to, because, like, we can't be going into halftime at 7-7. We definitely can, but I prefer if it wasn't. Wait, hold on a second. LSU Clemson's not today, is it? No, they're okay. They're just talking about for week 1. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, come on. Let's get to it. Should not take this long for a 2-minute warning. I do wonder, how do international fans feel about the commercial breaks? Because, like, like, for football, like, you don't really have that many breaks. It's like a constant action. So I do wonder how they feel, like especially the fans that might be there right now watching college football, about all the breaks because this is a long break. All right, so we got a little diamond formation off to the left. Avery Johnson and an empty set. Going to be a running play by him, and oh my gosh, that lineman Portier got absolutely blasted by what was that, number 14? My word. All right, so third down, 1:53 left to go in the second quarter, and timeout by Iowa State. Do 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 do. Come on, let's get to it. All right, it's third and 8, 1:53 left to go in the second quarter. Still 7-7. All right, so Avery Johnson is in a empty set, trips to the left, drops back to pass. He's got plenty of time. Throws across the middle. It's going to be caught by number 1, who just slides down. A nice gain there, about 15 yards. First down 10 for Kansas State. 1:47 left to go in the second quarter. And going to have a timeout. Just timeout. That's what I'm saying. Like, what the heck? Why do we stop? Kansas State's it's furious, obviously. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. All right, so from the 42-yard line, Avery Johnson throws back, and it's going to be completed. And it's going to be up to about the 37-yard line. Second down and about 4, I'll have to say. Second down 4, second down 3. Avery Johnson in a shotgun formation, 1:23 left to go. Drops back to pass. And it throws again and out of bounds at about the 31-yard line. First down 10 for Kansas State, 1:16 left to go in the second quarter. Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. All right, Avery Johnson going to be an empty backfield because he motions the running back out. Going to drop back a pass to bring us some pressure. Throws, and it's going to be incomplete. And I'm kind of surprised there's no intentional grounding because he was not outside the tackle box. So are they saying that there was somebody in the area? Because he wasn't outside the tackle box. Yep, they threw the flag, so it is going to be grounding. Yep. All right, so 1:12 left to go in the second quarter. Still 7-7. So second down and 22. And they take 20 seconds off. So 52 seconds remaining. Two timeouts for Kansas State. Second down and 22. All right, so shotgun formation from the 40, I'm about to say the 42-yard line. Running back is to his left, and now okay. So now as I said, there's 20 seconds. I don't know why it was 20 seconds, but now it's 10-second runoff. So 102, drops back a pass, and throws to the right, and that's gonna be almost picked off. So it'll be third and 22, 54 seconds remaining in the second. If I'm Kansas State, I'm probably running this thing. I'll be very surprised if they don't try to run it. All right, third and 22. Empty formation. And it's going to be like a little screen pass. And it loses yards. Oh my gosh. This game has been okay. Look. I'll give it credit where it's still good. It's still good, like defense play. But I mean, I also don't understand why Mike Campbell didn't call a timeout, but I guess he's just fine with going, going to the locker room because this has been a crappy game. This has been an absolutely crappy game. All right, so we have 9 seconds remaining. They're basically just going to punt the ball. So I mean, like I said, I don't know why you don't call a timeout. I guess so they just don't feel like they can move down the field. But oh man. All right, so 9 seconds, fourth and 22, and the punt is away, and it's fair caught. 2 seconds. So why would you? Okay. I don't understand why we're doing these things. Okay, so it's 2 seconds remaining. They're just gonna basically they're gonna just kneel it, and then we'll go to halftime, and then it'll take forever to get back from halftime. That's atrocious. Rocco bet 6 for 15, almost 33%, 78 passing yards, -2 rushing yards, but then a passing touchdown. Oh my gosh, this is an awful game. This is an absolutely awful game. It is. I subjected myself to an absolutely awful game. I thought, hey, you know what? I'm just going to be kickoff for college football. This is going to be a great game to kick off college football. And it hasn't been. It's been awful. It has been absolutely awful. Like I said, like good job by Kansas State for running the ball. But this is so ridiculous. This is a ridiculously bad football game. And nobody's in here either, so it doesn't help either. It'd be better if I could talk to somebody. Oh my goodness gracious. So it's halftime, 7-7 in this thrilling game. I can't even muster the courage to say that. Oh my goodness. I got a whole another half of this. I've got over an hour and a half more of this. Like I said, I did it to myself, but this is. It's like 4 fumbles in the first. I'm trying my best to just kind of like recap this show. four fumbles before you even hit the 8 minute mark in the second quarter. This has been a messy game. Yes, it has been raining, but it's been a messy game. 7-7. It should be by more, but it's not because of missed opportunities by Iowa State and also Kansas State. Rocco is looking absolutely abysmal outside of that one touchdown drive. Outside of that one touchdown drive, he has not looked good at all. And that's very concerning because you don't have the same, game-changing wide receivers you did last year. So, yeah. Even though I have not seen Arizona State play, I still feel very confident now if this is two of their competitors that they are going to be just fine. Because the fact that, like, a good chunk of that first drive that Kansas State had was that trick play with the wide receiver, but it's just bad. It's a bad game. It should not be this bad. Uh, I need somebody to come back in here because this is going to be a very very long game because there's nothing really to root for. Uh, dun, 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 dun. Chick-fil-A. Dijon mustard. That's what that is. Okay. All right. Let me go through again and tell you exactly how this game is going. So, like I said, Rocco Beck has, goodness gracious, has been awful. 6 for 15. Repeat that. 6 for 15. That is atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. And then at least Avery Johnson has been better than what he started off was because it was 2 for 5 for like 9 yards. But it's still not good. It's 8 for 12 for 60. So it's more efficient, but it's still not good. And you had a really bad missed pass. Like I said, it's a little bit difficult, so I can like give you some kind of pass, but and then like I said, you're just not really getting anything. Like for Iowa State, Abu has 7 for 13 for 1.9. You got Carson Hansen 6 for 12 for 2 yards. It's just you're not able to run the ball at all in a slippery, wet game. So that contributes a little bit to the fact that you have to pass it a little bit more. But 6 for 15 is crazy. How how are we doing this bad? How are we doing this bad in this game? Plus, Iowa State also missed that field goal, so there's that. Like I said, Avery Johnson's 8 for 12 for 60. At least Joe Jackson's had a pretty decent. He had that 10 for 40. Jace Brown, that's the one, or J.C. Brown, the one that had that running back power. That's 1 for 33. I mean, Avery Johnson has a touchdown. He's 5 for 12. But like, at least they're able to run the ball a little bit better. But it's just it's so bad. It is so bad. I just want this game to be good. Just let it be good, please. 7-7 is not good. It's terrible. It's atrocious. So they're talking about like there's a lot of not new quarterbacks. I'll give it that. There is a lot of new quarterbacks that's kind of made me think this could be a very interesting college football season because like I said, you've got they showed Ohio State. You got him. You got Notre Dame. You got Oregon, I'm just trying to go off the top of my head. So you have a lot of new quarterbacks. So, like I said, it's interesting for sure. I just don't know. I just don't know how the season going to go. No idea. And I also don't know if Ty Simpson's going to be good. So I'm like I said, for my Bama fans like that I'm friends with, I hope he's decent. So I don't want you to have bad quarterback play because it's been a while since you had like absolutely atrocious quarterback play. Even though a lot of Bama fans absolutely hated Jalen Milrow. Uh, so they said second one overall quarterback or one overall recruit. I'm pretty sure the other one was Rashawn Gary. Because if I remember correctly, Rashawn Gary it was between us and Michigan, it was between Auburn and Michigan, and then we ended up getting uh, Derek Brown, and then Rashawn Gary ended up slithering down instead of being a defensive tackle, he ended up being a defensive end, and that's where he is in the NFL now. Which is a very interesting move. Like I said, he was like 300 something pounds, and he kind of like slimmed down to that 265, 270 ish range. Um, but uh, I just want this game to be good. Please let this game be good. Why are there so many Wendy's commercials? I gotta look. Does Wendy's have some deal with ESPN? Does Wendy's have some deal with ESPN? Because there's no way that there's only Wendy's commercials and no McDonald's, no Burger King. I mean, I'm glad there's no Burger King, but let's see here. Okay, so yes, Wendy's has had multiple partnerships with ESPN, particularly focused on college sports. Fast food company used these deals to connect with the target audience, becoming a sponsor of popular and related programming. Okay, so I didn't know that, but that is kind of crazy. Football Fridays for Wednesday? Oh, that was in 2009. But as it's still like there's too many Wendy's commercials. I gave you that. That's what I don't understand. I legitimately don't understand this about some things with advertising. Why? Why? Or do you waste your advertising on constantly doing the same exact ad multiple times? Because if someone sees the ad and they don't act upon said ad, I don't think that the second, the third, or even the fourth time that you do it, that somebody's going to be like, yeah, you know what? Absolutely, we'll do that ad. It makes no sense. No sense at all. Because it happens on YouTube too, where you have some people who will like it's like the same as like ad, and I'm like, no, no, no. Like I have Callaway Gardens all the time, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to Callaway Gardens. I've been to Callaway Gardens a lot of times. I don't need to go back. And every single time I have the ad, I skip immediately. So there should be some kind of service that shows like I'm obviously have the ad blocker, but I'm not trying to get an ad blocker. But like there should be some kind of thing that says like, oh, you know what? He skipped this ad multiple times. So maybe we shouldn't show this ad anymore. Just a suggestion. They're talking about Arch Manning. I really don't think he should be the Heisman frontrunner. Mainly because of the fact, like, you have other people who have a better resume so far. Like, I agree. I agree. I think I think that Arch Manning is going to be good. I do. from the very small sample size you've seen. But you cannot tell me legitimately that you think right now that he is a better quarterback than some of the other quarterbacks have a better resume. Like potential, absolutely, but like I just not right now, not right now, because what's going to happen when Arch has to start the whole entire game against Georgia, the whole entire game against Ohio State, like the whole entire game against Florida, like so, like or even the SC championship game. Like, yes, he did well against some mediocre teams, but how's he going to do when it's like an actual good team? Like we don't really know that much. We have an idea that he's going to be good, but we just don't know. And I'm getting a little bit. I'm not getting tired of it just yet, but I'm getting like annoyed by it because it's one of those things where you're just like, that probably shouldn't be the case. I need this game to be good. Please, please, because it is taking forever. Like legitimately forever. Okay. Let's. Oh, it shouldn't have took this long to get back. Please, please get back to the game. Please get back to the game. Oh my word! Another Wendy's commercial. Please just stop. It is every single commercial break at this point. You do the same two Wendy's commercials. I get it. I get it that you gotta, gotta get people to try to go to Wendy's, but no. No, it's too much. It's too much. Just looking out at the trees. Goodness gracious. Can we just get back to the game, please? That's all I'm asking for. Please get back to the game. Well, I will make some changes. One is I'm not going to start streaming 30 minutes before. Thought about it because I was like, oh, well, I might need to talk about some stuff before the game starts. Because, like, when the game starts, I need to be dialed in. But apparently not because it has been absolutely abysmal. Absolutely abysmal. Sloppy first half is underselling it hard. It has been atrocious. Say it with your chest. It has been atrocious. It has been four fumbles in the first half. Atrocious. That is too much. In case you're wondering, that is too many fumbles. That's too many fumbles in the game. Much less in half. If game does not get exciting, I'm gonna. All right. I wish there was more commercials. Come on, get back to the game, please. I need it. I need it. I need the game to be back on. Huh. Huh. That is kind of interesting too. Like the flip has come back. Model portrayals. Please just get back to the game, Big 12. This is Big 12 football. Different league. Different league. You know what? That's fair. Big 12, you are a different league. Because it used to be just offense. And now you got none. You got none. None offense. It's awful. It's crap. Goodness gracious. Dublin. All right, we're about to start off. I need it to actually start because I'm losing my mind. That toss power so cracks me up because you're on the 1 yard line. I'm. mm. Come on, come on, come on. Give me a good game, please. All right. All right, kickoff's about to ensue. it's going to be returned. Okay, so 5 to 10, 15, and down to the 19-yard line. So, first down and 10 for Kansas State at the 19-yard line. Okay. So first down 10 for the 19-yard line, 14:55 to go in the third quarter. Still tied up 7 to 7. Let's see what K-State has. So Avery Johnson in the backfield with looks like Joe Jackson to his right. Draws back a pass, just dumps it off to Jackson, but thankfully number 88 with a nice, like his paw up in the air and bats it down. So it's going to be second down and 10, 14:52 left to go in the third quarter. All right, so second down and 10. Empty set, going to bring Joe Jackson into motion. Now moving over to the left. Tight ends to his left. Trips to the left. Going to be a keeper, and it's going to try to get outside. It does get outside, and it's going to get about 7 yards. So say about third down at about 3 for Kansas State. Oh, buddy. All right. All right, so third down, 14, third down and 2, actually. 14:30 left to go in the third quarter. Thirteen seconds left to go on the play clock. Better hurry it up. They haven't even broke the huddle yet. 7, 6, 5, 4. All right, they got it off. And quick throw, and that's going to be full. I don't know if he got it. It's going to be kind of close. I think they're going to mark him short. Yep, they're going to mark him short. 4th and 1. All right, and punt is underway. Not a good one at all. And it goes out of bounds at about the 42-ish yard line. So Iowa State has another great start. Please, please score. I am begging you to score. Because otherwise, I'm not going to know what to do. uh, ooh, buddy. Okay. So, Becht. Let's see here. He is going to be in pistol formation. Going to send wide receiver in motion over to the right. Going to be a play action pass. He's got all day to throw. Takes a deep shot, and it's going to be, incomplete. Off the back of the helmet of the Kansas State defender. All right, so second down and 10. 13-19. Let's go in the third. Goodness gracious. All right, so just run the ball. Try to get this clock going. So like I said, I am is not doing well. All right, so shotgun formation. Running back, no, tight end to his right. No, it is running back. And is going to escape and is going to get sacked for like a 10-yard loss. Third down and forever. And guess what? It's number 44 with his second sack of the day. All right, let's see here. So we got a little twist action going on. So let's see how this happened. 61. Okay, so the guard play is questionable because here's the thing. You you can't just like, fully lunge over because otherwise you cannot switch back. And that's legit why like it takes advantage of the twist. So 3rd and 21. It's probably not like a screen or something like that. No, steps up in the pocket and is going to run. Picks up about like 5 yards or so. So it'll be 4th down and forever. Going to put the ball away. 12:27 would go in third. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is just awful. This is awful. 4th and 12. 12-12 would go in third. You're going to punt this ball away. Come on, lock it. Please do something. And boom, and that's a terrible punt. No, it is a good punt. Never mind, my bad. Fair caught at the 15-yard line. First down to the 15. This is just... There is a flag, however, so some excitement. Oh, gosh. I just want to know why. That's why. That was the time I was in the flag, okay. Still 7-7, 11:51 left to go in the third quarter. And we're going to TV timeout, because why not? Why not? There we go. Give me some Ireland ones. Give me some Ireland ones. Uh, Ireland. This is so sad. It is so sad. The reason why I'm saying it's so sad is really because of the fact that we were we were supposed to get really good game to start the season. I mean, I wasn't expecting fireworks, but like I was expecting like I don't know. Give me 14-14, I would have been fine. But 7-7 with four four fumbles is crazy. Why is there four fumbles? That's what's crazy. It's because it makes no sense. Makes no sense what's happening. I mean, it kind of does because of like there's raining and all that kind of stuff. But it's frustrating. It's very frustrating. And I'm not saying because there's nobody in here because like I kind of figured that would be the case, mainly because like it's gonna be. I'm hoping it's not gonna be the same as way on Thursday, but I wouldn't be surprised because it's a Thursday game. But um, how it was for me streaming NFL games, it took a little while before I got people to actually watch my stuff. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not surprised, um, but I'm hoping that it picks up because it'll be nice. So I said, I'm very interested uh, with college football. Just like I said, that's what I started off with. I started off as an Auburn fan, obviously. And after winning the national championship, I was like, well, you know what? I'm kind of interested in going to the NFL too. Like, I kind of want to get an NFL team. So that's when I became a Panthers fan as well. But this is, oh gosh. I'm sure it doesn't help the fact that this game is atrocious. The reason why nobody's coming in, but like, it's just so bad. It's such a bad game. Ireland deserves better. Ireland deserves better. They really do. All right, so it is going to be first down 10 at the 16-yard line. Avery Johnson's going to be a handoff to the running back who gets about a yard. Looky there. Second down 9, 11:45 to go in the third quarter. I guess you're wondering, it is still 7-7, so there hasn't been a change there. Iowa State scored in the first. Kansas State scored in the second. Who's going to score in the third? All right, so pistol formation, running back behind him. Going to be a handoff to Jackson, who's got a nice little hole. He's going to get the first down, gain of about 10, and that is a 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Oh man, I can legit feel myself fading. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right, so trips to the right, shotgun formation. Got running back to his left. Draws back to pass, and he's got plenty of time. Throws and is caught. Kneels down at the 39-yard line. So another first down, gain of about 12 there. So Kansas State's actually able to move the ball a little bit. Oh, goodness gracious. I got to get my... Oh, so nobody's in here, but I got to get my thing so I can turn this thing on. Ooh, move that over. There we go. Move you over. No, don't do that. I'm just setting this down for the time being. Good Lord, stop doing that. All right, here we go. Second down 9 from the 34-yard line. Nice little trickeration with number 1, and once again makes the man miss, but it's going to lose about 4 yards. All right. 3rd and 13 now. 8:08 left to go in the third. After this, I'm going to check out that Incarnate Ward game because maybe that might be a little more interesting than this on ESPN 2. All right, so 3rd and 13. Empty set, going to bring the running back over to his left. Drops back to pass. Quick throw out to the tight end, who is going to get basic 33 yards. It'll be 4th down about 8. So just lovely. Absolutely lovely. But we are in field goal range. So maybe it might be kind of close. Maybe are they going? No, they're going for it, of course. Looky there, 13-3 for the Incarnate Ward game. All right, come on. 4th and 8. Please make it. Please, I'm begging you. Shotgun formation, drops back a pass. Avery Johnson's got plenty of time. Rolls up to his left, and he is going to throw, and it's going to be incomplete. No. No, 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 because we have no offense. We have no offense going on today. It's offense checked out. 7:06 left to go to the third. It's still 7-7. It it's a little bit high, but it hits him in the hands. He should have been caught. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. This is such a bad game. This is such a bad game. Such a bad game. 7-7. Halfway through the third quarter. No one in sight. If I have to see, I'll go at least a Sonic commercial. Oh my goodness. Why? So I want to know. I just want to know. I just want to know why. Why is this game so bad? Like I said, I don't mind it being a close game. I don't. I don't mind it being a close game. But can it at least be good? Can it at least be good? It's just so bad. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't want to say this is as bad as the what game was that I streamed? Um, Panthers Bears was really bad. Bryce's rookie year. Um, I don't know. There's been some really bad games I've streamed, but this has got to be up there. Baker Mayfield is in a Popeyes commercial. That's the best news I've heard all day. That's legitimate. The best news I've heard all day is that Baker Mayfield is in a Popeyes commercial. That's how low my day's been because of this game. All right, so Beck under center, first down 10, 7:06 left to go to the third from the 33-yard line. Going to be a handoff, and he is going to get about three. No, about two. What about 2.5? So second down 8. Um, ooh, how much you want to bet that Lee Corso is going to pick Iowa State? No, Ohio State. Sorry. Ohio State over Texas because you picked Ohio State in the first headgear selection. So from the first to the last. Second down 8. Back in shotgun formation, we'll run back to his left. Ha 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 ha. Drop back to pass and is going to throw and is caught on the run and is going to get the first down. Nice job of Iowa State, finally moving the ball forward. 6:25 to go in the third quarter, still 7-7. All timeouts for each team. Okay, so first down 10. And the pistol formation, 2 tight ends, 2 is right. 7 for 17. Oh my gosh. All right. Hand the ball off. Gets nothing. Absolutely nothing. 7 for 17 is atrocious. Why is it so bad? Yeah, like legitimately outside the touchdown drive, we have 3 for 3. 4 for 14. 4 for 14. How? Legitimately. Second down, 8. 5:30 left to go in the third quarter. Pistol formation. We got an even set. Gonna be a play action pass. And he's gonna avoid the sack. Rolls out to his left. Got the blocker and he tripped and fell. So it's gonna be third down and about 3 or 4. 5:10 left to go in the third quarter. Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. I'm going to say third down and 3. Third and 4. Okay. All right. So 4:50 left to go in the third quarter. 7-7 still. 10 seconds left to go on the game. 10 seconds left. Play clock's winding down. 3, 2, 1. They have to call timeout. Late substitution, unfortunately, as Iowa State had to call timeout. Their first of 3. Maybe that might be crucial later on in the game, but we don't know. Because this game is still 7-7. So no one's, pulled away from the pack. It's still the same score. I like how the Nick Saban commercial they did from last year. They're now making sure that everyone knows this is a Verbo commercial. Because I guess because people didn't know beforehand, but now it's just it wasn't there before like last year, but now it's just posted up in the left corner like, this is Verbo, okay, it's Verbo, not no Airbnb. Wendy's commercial again. Why? That's what we're doing. Oh, this is just lovely. This is just lovely. Absolutely lovely. Absolutely. I just love watching terrible games. Oh my gosh. I'm slowly slipping into madness. Slowly. That's what I also understand. Why is there a new? Oh, with Jared. Oh, I didn't even know that with Jared Leto. A neutron with Jared Leto. Is running out of time. Your world is running out of time. Oh, gosh. If you're wondering why I'm not saying much, it's because it's on commercial. And because this game has given me nothing to talk about. Nothing. Absolute nothing to talk about. It's absolutely atrocious, it is. It's crap. It's a bunch of rubbish. It is absolutely the worst. It's dragging me down is what it is. It's dragging me down. You're looking at the face of a man who had dreams, had aspirations, but now, watching this game has brought me down to what I should truly think of, and that is nothing. Absolutely nothing. A dream that you wish. I've seen this Disney Cruise commercial so many times too. Pick some different commercials, bud. Pick some. Like we have the same. It's the same commercials over and over and over again. Not only is it a bad game, but it's the same commercials over and over and over again. I get it, ESPN. You're owned by Disney, so you gotta do Disney commercial. But could it hurt you to do something different? Like if you want to do something Disney related, then do Disney for like either upcoming movie that you got or for something else. Because guess what? You've done the Disney Cruise Line too many times too. It's getting ridiculous. It is. All right, third down and 4. Two tight ends to the left, running back to the left, in shotgun formation. Hand the ball off, and he is just short. I think it's a little bit of a bad spot, but he is just short. 4th and inches. I said 4th and 1, but it's 4th and inches. This game has put me to sleep. It is coddling me. It is saying sweet nothings, and it is telling me to go to bed. And it is not even close to supper time. 4th and 1. That is 4. If you're wondering, that is 4 tight ends to the right, running back to his right, and it's going to be a speed option to the opposite side. They get the first down. Looky there, gain of 3 yards. Yay! We have some offense. 3-4. It's a good job. It's a good job by the left side by sealing off where it's just one guy. I'm kind of surprised you didn't pitch it off, though. All right, so from the 42, first down and 10 for Iowa State. You got tight end to the right. Going to be a handoff. And he's going to have an open lane. And gains about 8 yards. So second down and 2, 3:03 left to go in the third quarter. We got something going. Please score. Please score. Just score. Second down and 3. Oh, my goodness. All right. Second down 3, 2:37 to go in third quarter. Bunch to the right. Now he's going to send a wide receiver motion over to the left. Then going to be a handoff to the right. He's going to get the edge. He's going to get the first down. And gets a little bit more, probably about 5 yards there. So let's go first down 10 for the Cyclones. Oh my goodness. All right. So first down 10, 2:10 left to go in the third quarter. Just keep running the ball at this point. You might as well. You literally might as well. Shotgun formation, running back to his right. Oh, it's a direct snap to the running back who is going to get about 3, maybe 2. So second down about 8 or 7. So 3 yards. So second down 7, 1:35 remaining in the third quarter. If you can't tell already, I'm already slipping out. Back in shotgun formation. That should be a false start. How is it not a false start? How was that not a false start? The tight end left early. 3rd and 7, 1:13 remaining in the third quarter. It wasn't like he got motioned out. It should be a false start. Third and 7, 1:13 left to go in the third quarter. Back in the shotgun formation, running back to his left. They're at the 24-yard line, so they're in field goal range. Drops back to pass. He's got all day. Throws for the end zone, and it's going to be caught for a touchdown. Thank the Lord we got points. We got points in the third quarter. Yes. 13-7 with 1:07 to go to the third quarter. Oh, my gosh. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. 107 to go in the third quarter. Like I said, we've had one touchdown each quarter. So hey, maybe Kansas State gets the score in the fourth quarter, and then we're all tied up again. Oh gosh. All right, PAT is about to be underway. Kick is up and kick is good. So it is 14-7, 107 to go in the third quarter, and we are about to go to commercial break. See, the guard does a good job there where he picks up the blitz. Oh, ho, ho. This game has caused me so much pain. So much pain. In Dublin, Ireland. Dublin. Kickoff's about to ensue. Like I said, 14-7, Iowa State's ahead. This game is killing me. And the kickoff's underway. And it is going to be touchback. Great. Great, great, great. Fantastic. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic is what I said. I said when I first saw it, it's fantastic. All right, so it is first down and 10 for Kansas State. Avery Johnson in the shotgun formation on the 25-yard line. Joe Jackson is to his right. Going to be a handoff Joe Jackson. That's a hold, and they're not going to call it. And that's about two. Oh no, maybe they did. So that should be a hold on that tight end right there. Yep, it is. Sure enough. These eyes are crying. These eyes have seen a lot of love, but never gonna see another one like I had with you. All right, 1 minute left to go in the third quarter. Kansas State is down 14-7. They are the higher ranked team, but honestly, both these teams should be unranked after this display of offense. I mean, look at that hold right there. That is a pretty bad hold. Both of them pretty bad. Pretty bad, pretty bad. All right, so first down and 20. 43 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And that's going to be a play action pass. And let's go one. Oh, if he could have broke away, it would have been done for. But a nice game there. Going to make it second down and manageable. With about 28 seconds remaining in the third quarter, they might just let this one go. I think they are. Yes, they are going to let this one go. No. One more play. 20 seconds remaining in the third quarter. 14-7. Second down and 3. Johnson under center. Going to be a play action pass. And is going to step in the pocket. Just checks it down. Still get the first down up to the 50, up to the 45. Down to about the 44-yard line of Iowa State. And that's how the third quarter ends. As I said, it's 14-7. Kansas State is moving the ball down the field. Moving it down the field, I say. This is such a bad game. It is so bad. So very bad. I, I just, I look out and I see just, it's just awful. I mean, what I could be doing, legitimately, what I could be doing. That was bad. That was a bad shot of 2K. Ugh. Why can't this game just be good? I mean, like I said, at least there was some offense in the third quarter. They had to wait till the very end, but still, you can only ask for so much. Oh my gosh. Go back to the actual game, please. Back to the game? No, not yet. Goldfish. That's a big old carrot. That's a big old carrot right there. See, that's a good commercial. I like that. Good job, Chewy. That's a good commercial. His name is Jaws. That's nice. Like I said, Chewy, that was a good commercial. Got Jack Russell named Jaws. Loves his toy. Aruba, Jamaica. I was looking at the bottom line of ESPN talking about the Little League Baseball World Series, and Aruba is down 1-0. I like that babbling brook. That's a nice babbling brook that they showed there. Babbling brook. Babbling brook. Okay. If you can't tell, I am out of it. Because this game has taken me out of it, and that's the reason why I'm out of it. Because of this game. So it is first down 10, start of the fourth quarter. And it looks like it's going to be play action pass. And we got a deep shot, please. Yes. Oh, no. That was almost good. It's second down 10. I like the deep shot. You woke me up, thankfully. Nice play. Nice play. All right, so it'll be second down and 10 from the something yard line. Forgot where they were. That's right. They were at the 44-yard line. Going to be a play action pass, and it's going to be a gain of about 8-ish yards. Let's have a 3. I'll say third down and 3. Third down and 3 for Kansas State. 14:37. Let's go in the fourth quarter. You gotta get this one. You're down by 7. Your offense has been atrocious. You're in a good spot. You gotta go for it, even if you don't make it to this third down. All right, so third down and 3, shotgun formation with Joe Jackson to his right. Going to be a play action pass. Going to try to take another deep shot for a touchdown. Wide open, and that's a touchdown. Let's bring it. Go. Yes. Yes. Yes, it's a touchdown. Yes, play. Yes. Okay. So with the extra point makes it a 14-14 game. So there's been some life in this game with 14:09 left to go in the fourth quarter. There is a chance that we could make this into a game. Yes. Please, 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 please. a drive of 75 yards under 2 minutes. That's lovely. Extra point is about to go underway, and it is up, and it is good. So 14-14. All right. Let's see. How did he get him? Because he got him good. He bit hard. He bit so hard. Good job at number one there. And Dublin. Dublin. All right. So we're going to commercial. It is 14-14, and I'm woken up. Oh, gosh, why so many Wendy's commercials? I was just about to be so happy. And then as soon as I'm a little bit happy, guess what? It's a Wendy's commercial. So Wendy's a Wednesday commercial. There's nothing happy about this meal. Hilarious. You're so funny. How did you come up with that? That's what I was wondering. How did you come up with that? That's so crazy. It's so crazy. You said there's nothing happy with this meal. Are you indicating there is such thing as a happy meal? If you can't tell, I also don't really like Wendy's. I've said it multiple times before. But I think Wendy's is awful. One, it's expensive. It's more expensive than it should be. But it's also not that good. It's not that. I mean, I somewhat like, every now and then back in the day we get like the buffalo chicken. So like you get the little boneless wings. That's good. But I'm not a big fan. Like, because it's just so expensive. So I'm like, I'm not spending that much money. Focaccia, yeah, Panera. You had the same in the commercial last year. Get something new. That's what I think too. If it's the start of a new year, like the football season, all that kind of stuff, you gotta have new commercials. You can't have the same commercial from last time. You know what I was thinking about? I just watching that John Cena ESPN commercial. The shirts that have property of blank, I just find that fascinating because like it's almost like saying like, yeah, you sold out to me. So I know it's not. I know it's not, but it's kind of like that. I mean, like I got like an Auburn shirt on, but I don't have like property of Auburn. Oh goodness gracious! If it's gonna be like this, I probably need to get me some soda whenever I'm gonna be streaming. Because goodness gracious, I guess I gotta get into it. To be fair, I have not been sleeping as well as I probably should be, so that might be part of the problem. Uh, probably, probably. Dublin, Belfast, Mustin Temple. All right. Anyways, back to the actual game. 14-14, 14-07, 14-09. Let's go in the fourth quarter. Let's go in the game. Kansas State about to kick this ball off and see if Iowa State can respond. And it is going to be returned to the 5, up to the 10, up to the 15, up to the 20, up to the 25, and down to the 26, 27-yard line. So, y'all better stop. I've gotten to my teacher mode. Don't be smacking nobody. All right, so it's going to be first down 10 for the 27-yard line. The 27. 14:04. Left to go the fourth quarter. 4:44. 14:14. 4:44. All right. Show me the actual formation so I can call the formation, please. Why don't we do that? Why don't we do that? All right. So it is first down and 10. It's going to be a fumble, and he picks up the ball, throws on. Oh, it's a nice little completion for about 7 yards. I'd say about 6 yards. It'll be about second down and 4. But almost another fumble. We haven't had one of those since the first half. Oh. Oh. All right, going to be a handoff to the running back. He's going to get a first down, breaks away, and it's going to get up to the 50. I'm about the 49-yard line. Nice first down, a gain to get a first down. Oh my gosh, my brain's melting. First down 10, 13-25 would go in the fourth quarter, still 14-14. This game has broken me so much, my brain is trying to compute what's happening. All right. So, shotgun formation, got a tight end, pistol formation. Tight end to his left. And is going to be a play action pass. Has got plenty of time. Throws across middle, and it's almost picked off. That was a terrible throw. Terrible, 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 terrible throw. So, second down 10, 12:57 left to go in the fourth quarter. I mean, who are you throwing to? That's what I want to know. Oh, he was trying to lead number 14. That's what it was. All right, so 12:57. Rocco Bet at the 49-yard line is going to be a kind of a toss, and he got open lane. Going to get the first down, going to get up to about the 35-yard line, and that is another first down for Iowa State. Just run the ball. Just run it because it's not working with Rocco. It's not working. All right, so 12:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. And let's see here. We're going to have a running play. Yes, to go. Go up to the 29, up to the 28-yard line. That is going to be a 7-yard gain. Going to be second down and 3. 12:05 to go in the fourth quarter. Just run it. Just run it. Please. Oh, actually, second down and 2. So it's 8-yard gain. Nice. A little bit extra yard there. Nice going. All right, so second down and 2. Back into a pistol formation with the running back behind him. Going to be a handoff to Hansen, who's got another great lane. Going to get the first down and up to about the 22-yard line. First down and 10 for the Cyclones once again, and we're passing that 11:30 mark. This game is getting close to being done, and we got some offense going. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. Please keep this up. My brain cannot compute what's happening right now, but at least something's happening. All right, so first down 10, shotgun formation, running back to his left. Creeping safety coming on, might be going on the blitz. No, it's just going to be man. Rocco Beck rolls out to his right and is going to throw incomplete. So second down 10, 10:53 left to go in the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter. Yes. Yes. I'm so all right, so it's going to be 10:53 left to go in the fourth quarter. And you've got Rocco in a split zone. 2 tight ends to his left. And it's going to be a handoff. And he's got some room. He's got some blockers. And he gets the edge and he gets about, about 4 yards. About 3 or 4 yards. So let's say third down 7, third down 6, something like that. something reasonable, something a little bit long, but not too long. You know, something manageable. Third and five, so they set a 5 yard gain. Wow, that's even better. Third down at 5. All right, so please, I mean, even if you don't get the field goal, at least. All right, make some drama. Make some drama, please. All right, so third down and 5 from the 17-yard line, no, from the 16-yard line. Josh back to pass. Got some time. Throws and incomplete. So it could have gotten caught. Yep. Should have been caught. Hit him right in his hands. 4th and 5 from the 16. It's going to be a chip shot field goal, a 34-yarder. Come on. Kick is up and kick is good. Yay. Okay, so with 10:04 left to go in the fourth quarter, we have a 3-point game. Now, guys, I want to tell you something. I'm okay with that. I just want some kind of score. Because the reason why I wanted some kind of score is this very reason. The 3-pointer, which what it was, that means Kansas State can drive down the field. And if they kick a field goal, that's fine. If they score a touchdown, that's even more drama because that means that now that Iowa State has to score a touchdown. I just want something. I want something within this game. So I am good with that. Can you look at my face and see that I've been through it? Because this has been an awful game. It's been rough. Oh, is Dulcolax like Miralax? Yes, it is. Oh, interesting. I did not know about Dulcolax. I knew about Miralax, though. Who knew? Who knew? But, but, come on, let's get back to the game, please. Nutrafol for men. Pacifico. Oh, that's nice. It's a nice shot. Yeah, like a little drone shot of like going through like where they're kayaking through. That's nice. That's nice. Like I said, Ireland is a beautiful place that I want to visit. Very gorgeous, gorgeous country. Very fairy tale creature. All right, so kickoff's about to ensue. About to ensue. Ah. All right, Kansas State, your turn to respond. Oh, they're going to ship it up to Boston. That's nice. And it's going to be a return to the 2. Up to the 10, up to the 15, up to the 20. Ooh, he got flipped. Flipped up to the 21-yard line. That's, ooh. He went flying in the air. All right, shotgun formation, two tight ends to the right. Going to be a play action pass. Throws cross middle and behind number one. So it's going to be a complete pass. It's going to be second down and 10 from about the 20, 21-yard line. Oh, buddy. It's, uh, I'm just looking at myself right now. All right, so 17 to 14, 9:53 left to go in the fourth quarter. Second down, 10. Avery Johnson in the shotgun formation, bunch to the right, and running back to the left, and it's going to be a power sweep, and he's going to get to 25 to 30, gets the first down, and down to 32, 33-yard line. However, there is a flag. So it looks like it's going to be an offense. Yes, it is a hold. On the offensive line. Let's see it. On 78, Pastor. Let's see. So he's trying to reach. It's not really egregious enough for you to call that, though. I mean, I get it, but that's no, not really. So second down and 20. Going to be a play action pass. He's got all to throw. Going to throw across the middle to be caught. This freaking go. So it's going to be about third down and pretty short. Tibbs with the carry. Well, Tibbs with the catch and the carry. All right, so third down and 3. 9:06 remaining in the fourth quarter. There's somebody down the field on the ground for Cyclones. It's not Dominic Orange, but it is somebody. It's not Big Citrus. And now we're going. There we go. Look, it's a Walt Disney World commercial. Now it is Christmas themed, so Christmas in August. That's kind of wild. Wait, Texas A&M is ranked 19th. Okay. 1, 2, 3 to the 4. McDonald's. I like there's McDonald's one. I don't like McDonald's, but I like there's something different. There's like a different, fast food restaurant. USAA. Ooh, ooh, oh! I'm just gotta stretch a little bit. Oh, Ash. Oh, special teams unit. I do like that commercial. Kind of nice. It's a Fansville special teams unit. Oh, another one is commercial. I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now. I ain't going. I ain't going with this. Your ad ain't working on me. In fact, it's having the opposite effect. It's making me hate you. making me absolutely hate you. Ha ho 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 wah. Ireland, former Irish rugby player, Aviva. This is crazy. Wow, Irish. That looks very nice. That looks very nice. I look at that and I'm like, oh wow, that's amazing. That's crazy. Right here. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. A fake and an injury for only one time out. Throw, and he is going to be short. It's going to be 4th and 1 from the 30-yard line. And guess what? That means that Kansas State has to punt the ball away. But 8:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. Wow, they're going for it. Kansas State's going for it on their own 30-yard line. 8:40 left to go left in the fourth. Down by 3. Very risky move. We've got two tight ends over to the left. And he's going to run it to the left. And he is going to. Oh, he marked him short. I think he marked them short. That's crazy. Working too hard, go grab a snack. Thank you so much, Joe. I feel awful. Um, as you can tell, this game has taken a lot out of me because it is a turnover on downs. Wow, Kansas State for some odd reason decided to go on a 4th and 1. Did not get it on their own 30-yard line, and now it's gonna be Iowa State's ball, who is up by 3. Yeah, no, I am quite tired. Basically because one, I have not been sleeping as well as I should be, but two, because this game has been crazy. And not in the good way. Yes, dumb decision by the quarterback. Why not follow your blocker, bud? Follow your blocker, and you got it. Like, why did you go like why didn't you follow 54? You had another blocker. That's what makes no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever why you do that. Yeah, I don't think you got it. I really don't. Because from the camera angle that we see, it's not exactly straight on. So I just don't understand why. If it's a buck sweep, which what it is, it's basically a buck sweep. Why are you not following your blockers? That what I don't understand. I don't understand that part. Like legitimately, just follow 54. You can cut off him, and use that big mass that's just falling forward as your basically your push. Like I said, I think it's just going to be like a confirmed, or what does it say? No, upheld is the new terminology. Instead of saying confirmed, or what was the other one that was confirmed to something else? Like there was one that was unknown, undisputable evidence. But anyways, it's just going to be upheld more than likely. I'll be very surprised if it's changed. But anyways, it is 17-14, 8-19. Let's go in the fourth quarter. Um, my thing is this: how hilarious will it be if Iowa State has a fumble? Like legitimately, Iowa State could end this game. If they score a touchdown, I do not feel like Kansas State can come back. Now, if they score a field goal, probably could. Kansas State probably could. But if if you have um, lost train of thought, if you score a touchdown, it's pretty much over. Yep, call upheld. Makes sense. All right, so Iowa State, come on, come on. I picked you to win, so Matt Campbell, don't fail me now. Score a touchdown in this. Well, first. run the ball. That's what's working for you. So run the ball and then score a touchdown. Like it's you're at your 30-yard line pretty much. So all right, so empty set for Beck. Now brings his running back behind him. All right, try to make a jump off side. So first down 10 from about the 31-ish yard line. Going to be a handoff to the running back who is going to be met at the line of scrimmage but falls forward. Nice job there by kind of like getting a little skinny there and get about 2 yards. So second down 8, 8-10 left to go in the fourth quarter. And Joe, I will probably grab a snack after this. I'm not working too hard. There hasn't been really anything to really talk about, so I'm not working that hard. Let's see. I was like, what did I say? Second down 8, 7:48 left to go in the fourth quarter. Beck with the running back to his left, drops back to pass, and throws across the middle. So we caught him to the 10, down to the 7-yard line. And guess what, baby? That is a first and goal for the Cyclones. 7:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. Just run it now. Bleed that clock. Bleed it dry. Bleed it dry. Why are you going so fast? All right, hand the ball off. I mean, you get back to the line of scrimmage. So, I don't know if it was a game we won. It was pretty much back to the line of scrimmage. But anyways, I don't know why you go fast. Like what? Like why? Like drain the clock. Um. Anyways, second and goal. 6:55 to go in the fourth quarter. Still 17-14. Now remember that Iowa State only has one timeout, so it is good if they are able to get this touchdown. Now we have an empty set. Trips to the left. Going to bring the tight end in motion over to the right. Going to be a run. And he's going to try the right side. He's going to be bursting into the end zone for a touchdown. Extra point makes this a 10-point game. With 6:38 remaining left to go in the fourth, it's about to be 24-14. Now, please, Iowa State's defense hold up. Because one, I want to be correct. That'd be nice. Like my first prediction correct for. Oops, sorry about that. My first prediction correct. Let me use that. Pull that closer. There we go. My first prediction correct for the college football season. Be on the right track. But I really just need I need this game to be over. Kind of. Kick is up and kick is good. So it is going to be 24. Oh, that's a nice. Oh, hold a second. I didn't know they did that before. They do they have the previous score, like, you know, when they score like an extra point. Go up, do a little twist, and then pop up like a +1, and they bring it down as +1. That's an interesting little graphic you got there, bud. See, this would be good too. I like that by the right tackle. The right tackle is also making sure that the defensive end doesn't come crashing down too hard to kind of like, you know, still keep up with like a little bit of a hole. I like that by what the right tackle did. That was good. That was good. That was quality. It's quality. Okay, so 6:30 remaining in the fourth quarter, up by 10. Still 10 for 24. 10 for 24 is atrocious. I mean, it's less than 4. It's less than 50%. That's what it is. 10 for 24. Oh gosh, that's awful. All right, kick is up and kick is away. And it's going to be returned about the 7-yard line. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, up to the 35 and down about the 35-yard line. So great field position for Kansas State with 6:32 left to go in the fourth quarter with all 3 timeouts. Could we potentially see Kansas State try to score early? If they score early and score not with enough time, it could be a game. It could be a game, and I could be like, I'm rectified for keeping up with this game. Because this was an awful game for the first 3 quarters. First down and 10. Now it's kind of turned interesting. First down 10. Avery Johnson shotgun formation. Going to be a play action pass. He's going to throw it wide open and go, 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 go. And that's going to be a touchdown for Kansas State. Let's freaking go. Yes. Yes, it's turned into a game. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. It's turned into a game. And now with the extra point makes it a 3-point game with 6:23 left to go in the fourth quarter. It is a game. It was 7-0 in the first. It was 7-7 in the second, and it was 14-7 in the third. But at the start of the fourth, the floodgates have opened, and now we have offense. We have offense. And it's so beautiful to see. It is a beautiful sight to behold. Extra point about to go underway. Kick is up, and kick is good. It is 24-21 with 6:23 left to go in the fourth. Oh, my gosh. Yes. Oh, gosh. This game. Uh, let's see. Yeah, what was that safety doing? What are you doing, bud? Don't let it behind you. Yeah, he's kind of just like lazily playing it. Well, that's not understand why he's doing that because he still has the cornerback that's underneath. Like he knows he has the cornerback underneath that's going to pick that up. That's why I don't understand why he decided to step up. It makes no sense. I mean, it's his fault. So, all right, now, Iowa State, you have one timeout remaining. You got to get something on this drive because otherwise, Kansas State has all three timeouts and they have all the time in the world. Return about the 2, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35 up to about the 37-yard line. Nice job there. Nice return. Back-to-back pretty good returns. Like I said, this has finally became a game, and I'm so happy. I am so happy. I don't know if you know this, but this game was pretty bad before, and now I'm happy. I'm happy. 6-9. Oh, 6-12. Oh, gosh. 6:13 left to go in the fourth quarter. It is 24-21. Iowa State is still up by 3 with the ball. Now it comes down to Beck. All right, so shotgun formation. Running back to his right. Play action pass. Throws up to his tight end. Nice game there, about 5. So it'll be second down and 5. 6:09 remaining in the fourth quarter. All right, so it said 4-yard gain. So second down and 4. We got pitch formation. Running back behind him. Going to be a handoff, and he's going to hit the hole, and he's going to get up to about the 50 and down about the 49-yard line. And that is all the way on Kansas State's side of the field. So first down and 10 for Iowa State. 5:25 let go in the fourth. First down and 10, 5:05 let go in the fourth quarter. Going to be another handoff. Is going to get about 2 yards. Second down 8. Like I said, don't be dumb. That's all I ask. Is don't be dumb. All right, second down 8. 4:16 left to go in the fourth quarter. Back in shotgun formation, drops back to pass, quickly throws, gets the pretty close. He's going to give a third down and 1 with 4 minutes remaining in the fourth. All right, so Rocco in shotgun formation, running back to his right. 2 tight ends to his right, and it's going to be a play action pass. Throws and caught and up to about the 22, 23-yard line. And guess what? That's another first down. It's another one. Keep it going. 3:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. Bleed this clock dry. All right, so first down 10. 2:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. Going to be a handoff off to the right side. Cuts up and is going to get about a yard. So second down and 9. And I think Kansas State calls timeout. All right, so it is 24-21. Kansas State calls its first of 3 timeouts. Second down and 9. If they stop him here, then you're looking at potentially having let's see. If I am Kansas State, I would probably keep 1 timeout, let it go to 2-minute warning. So if Iowa State doesn't get the first down in either of these next 2, and you go to 2-minute warning, you keep your time. You keep 1 more timeout. You force them out to kick a field goal. If they make it, then it's a touchdown or bust. If not, you still have 1 timeout in your pocket. 2-minute warning, like 2-minute offense, with potential just trying to get into field goal range. So, all right. So second down and 9. 2:39 remaining in the fourth. Going to motion 2 tight ends over to the left. Going to be a handoff off to the right side, and he's going to lose about 2 yards. Third down and 9. And it's going to be about 2:33 left to go in the fourth quarter. Kansas State calls their final timeout. No, they're not final. Sorry, second timeout. Second timeout. Okay. Third down 10. 2:32. Ooh, 3-point game. All right. All right. Third down 10. Going to send a running back in motion. Drops back to pass. Going to step up. Going to try to get the first down on his own, and he's going to be short. It's going to be 4th and about 3. And looks like Kansas State calls their final timeout. All right. It is 4th and 3. I think they're going to go for it. All right. So 4th and 3. 2:26 remaining in the fourth. Going to send tie into motion over to the left. Oh, he's just trying to see if he can make him jump all sides. Whew, okay. I probably need to take a nap. I'm tired. All right. So 24-21. 2:26 remaining in this fourth quarter. 4th and 3. All right. So Beck in a shotgun formation. Run back to his left. Going to send a wide receiver to motion over to the right. Drops back to pass. Throws for the running back. Running back's going to get the first down. Stay in bounds. Cut inside. And he's going to get the touchdown. Oh my gosh. Touchdown. That's game. That's game. That is game. Now, I think he got it. It's pretty close. That's really good, too, by the tight end, by kind of like, let's see. Did he get. Yeah, he got it in. Ooh, wait. Was his. Make sure that his forearm's not down. No, he's down. Because that forearm's down. I think the forearm is down before he crosses. Yep, right there. So he's short. All right, so then it goes to a 2-minute warning, or it should go to 2-minute warning. But okay, my question is this: shouldn't the clock run? Because I think it should run. So go to the 2-minute warning. That sucks. Now that the yeah now The clock isn't running. So essentially, Kansas State has one last effort. Literally one last effort. You got to try to get a goal line stand. Oh, okay. Then the clock is running. Okay, we're good. I still think it's kind of wild that Kansas State's mascot has like human arms and has a mascot head. Just saying that's a little wild. So essentially, the game is over because, like I said, they can just kneel it out. I'm like, wait a couple seconds, and then kneel it, and then you're done. But I was correct. I picked Iowa State to win, and I was correct. Seeing the Hot Wheels game makes me think of back to the day. So I had a Hot Wheels game on my Nintendo DS, and one day it just vanished. Don't know what happened to it. Loved the game, and I don't know what happened to it. And yeah, it just flew away, I guess. Grew legs and walked away. Let's see here. Let's see something. Let's see. Thus a case. All right. Um, what was I trying to think of? Um, I don't remember what I was saying. Blah, 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 blah. My brain is gone. Wait, is that Laquan Treadwell or a different Treadwell? I just see Treadwell with some yards and something like that. I'm like, is that Laquan Treadwell? Legendary Ole Miss wide receiver that Auburn broke his leg and ruined his career? I still technically do blame us for ruining his career. All right, so there we go. So just don't fumble it, and you're good. Well, I'm hoping that this game kind of shows what college football is all about. That yes, for NFL games, typically if the game starts bad, it's probably going to stay bad. But for college football, it's something a little bit better. It's the fact that, at the end of the day, you never really know what's going on because just odd odd behavior. It was awful. It was absolutely awful before. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Iowa State history before Matt Campbell was 4.1 yards of 124 years. Uh, you had 11 8-win seasons and 3 bowl wins. Since 2016 with Matt Campbell, so basically 9 years. 7.1, you have 4 8+ win years, and you have 3 bowl wins. That's crazy. All right, one last one. Oh, hey, buddy, that should be offsides. It's okay, and the game is over. This college football season kicked off with another crazy game, and where Iowa State now has the lead over Kansas State to try to make it to the Big 12 championship game. Kansas State won back in 2022. Iowa State has never won the Big 12. Will this be the year? I don't think so. But you never know. You never know. I still think that Arizona State has a pretty good shot at it. But like I said, the Big 12 is going to be a little bit unpredictable this year, so you never quite know. Um, oh, this is 100th career win. Oh, that's nice. Matt Campbell gets a 100th career win in Dublin. Um, 65th at Iowa State. That's nice. That's nice. Trying to think if there's anything different that I was gonna say. Like I said, I'm streaming on Thursday. Central Arkansas versus Missouri. That's gonna be at SC Network. But yeah,